Hello, 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 my tea stirrers. We got a lot to talk about today, baby, and we gonna have to break this down. The only way we know how to do it, we breaks it down, and we gonna break some of this down today. We want to find out. We already know what's going on, but we want to see how Mr. Nature Nut gets out of it, and you can't get out of it. But our families speak out. Keep in mind their their value is low, and I can't cut it up too much because you're going to get an echo. So bear with the lowness of it and try to hear what's going on. We're going to get on down with this, baby. I know I'm late with the info. I had the info since this morning, but I had something to do. But I was trying to give it to you. I was trying to give it to you this morning. Yes, I was. Yes, I did. We're going to wait for some people to get in here. Dr. Mira, girl, you know, you got to come on up here. Because we got to break this. We're going to break this down. We're going to do another jury. We the court, and we're going to do another jury. How you doing, lovely flowers? Shalom. Shalom, shalom, namaste, ashe, and all that other good stuff. And no, I did not forget about the Black History tonight. I'm running late because I had errands. But we still will be doing that a little bit later. We're going to wait for a couple of people to get on up in here. Up in here, so we could start this, honey. We got to break this down. We got to break it on down, because we're going to break it down. I had this info since this morning, but I had to go. I had to go. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like. And if you are watching this, you can always skip past this little, hey, love to be me. You can skip past and go straight to the action. But this is the moment where we just letting the people come on in. Hey, yup, cup, how you doing? You waiting for, I think DMX, when you said it, then you started singing it. Hey, ladies, solo, blessing, God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to break this down. Because he could lie or he want to lie. He could do what he do best, and that's lie. But we're going to break it down. But you got to remember, the volume is low on their end, not on my end. So please try to hear the best way you can. I can't cut it for so far up because then you guys are going to get the echo and you're going to get the double talk. We waiting for one more person to come up in here. And we're going to set this party off right. Yes, you know I love my DMX. Hello, co-host.
Hey.
Girl, I had this loaded up since last night, this morning, but I had to make a run. Now everybody done ran with it already, but they don't break it down the way we break it down. We going to court today. We going to court, And we want to say if what they saying is true and what he's saying is true, which we already know. We've never lost a case, right? Dr. Mary.
Right.
We've never lost a case yet. We are the best attorneys. If anybody need any help and y'all want some attorneys without the degree, call on me and call on Dr. Mary. We will go. we will stand up for you because we don't lose cases. Well, let's get this party started right. Remember, their value is low. So please put your headphones in, cut your volume up, do whatever you need to do. But it's not me, it's them. Let's go. Hey, Rocky. Remember, it's low.
Okay, sis, I'm not hearing anything. I don't know if you
Yeah, you got that right. I'm on mute. I done said a whole sentence. Oh God, now I gotta start over again. Now, as I
Okay.
was as I was saying, I don't think her family truly understands what they're dealing with. I mean, we're gonna speak for real here, you know. I don't think they understand. I think personally they should be speaking to a psychologist or a doctor that's known that know about cults. And
I
I
think.
think
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go
I,
ahead. Go ahead.
I think that is who should be talking to Malia without Malia knowing that she's talking to them. Or maybe they also need to have counseling in order to talk to her because the way the cousins sound like, well, she said she don't need a, you have to be very fragile in how you talk to them because their brain is not there. She's not Malia. I mean, she is Malia that you're talking to. She's not Tanisha. She's Malia. And they need to understand that. They need to have had counseling before they left. They need to learn all of the rules and regulations and what they can do and what they can't do. So just by this first minute of her speaking, I can understand she doesn't truly understand what she's dealing with. Go ahead, co-host.
Well, let me say this. They need to Britney Spears her behind. Okay. They need to declare her incompetent. She can't. She obviously cannot think for herself. She don't know what she's talking about. She's delusional. She's not seeing straight. This is about her health. They can certainly, call in, go to court first, push her with power of attorney. But I don't know. I mean, that's her god sister. That's not like her, you
It's
know.
the god sister and the cousin. It's both of them. And we're going to hear from both. But even if it was her god sister, anybody that's in her life now needs to know what they're dealing with, and they need to know how to talk to her. They needed to reach out to anybody that specializes in cults. That's who they should have brought in to deal with her without her knowing.
And I'm telling you, they need to do a power of attorney. Because that, yeah, they everything that you said, but they also need to do the power of attorney so
No,
they can
that's what I said. No, you're correct. That's why I said they need to find out
right.
all of the rules and regulations
Right.
that they need to find out that they can do. Like
Declare her unfit to that she might harm herself. I mean, they can prove that she may harm herself. Harming herself will be going back to them, so they can certainly prove it. And then
if you got the aunt, I was talking to King World. If you got the aunt on there from before, I had that loaded up. I got that loaded up. King World, King World, he getting ready to go around the solar. He getting ready to go around the sun. In a couple of days, he's going to make his. He getting ready to go around the sun. But
and then too, the next thing that also need to be dealt with is somebody needs to tell if Malia goes back with them. Nature Boy needs to understand if something happens to this young lady, if she gets further sick or she dies, it's a wrap for him. I don't think he understands that. I think his ego is so large, he does not understand that. If he don't care about her, and he obviously don't, he really needs to care about himself and have sense enough for self to let this girl stay where the hell she at, because it's gonna be curtains for him. I'm telling you.
I would do everything. They need to find out everything in their power, every loophole that they need to find out, so it doesn't even get to that point of her going back. Because I'm not going to give up what they say in the video, but like I said, guys, I hope if it's echoing, I'm sorry, and if it's echoing, let me know. But I'm trying to get it loud as I can get it for you guys.
Yes, it's low. Yeah, go ahead. I'm here. Yeah. I'm here for it all.
Yeah, I have to keep it low as possible. If I turn it too high, you're going to get the echo, and then you're going to get the double feed.
Right.
I got to invest in some headphones, but they're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah, they're coming along. Well, I'm glad you found your iPad. Oh, how about that?
Girl, I'm sick of iPads, but this is on my computer.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and mute up.
Yeah, me too, because I don't want the echo.
All right.
Oh, I got your live stream, King. King, you know you're doing a phenomenal job. You're doing a phenomenal job. He getting ready to go do his solar noon in a couple of days. He got a big day coming up in a couple of days. He got a big day coming up. I'm calling it a solo return or so, whatever they call it. But I'm going to just be a regular person and say he got a birthday coming up. And I'm leaving just like that. I don't know about the solar return and around the sun and Earth Day. He got an Earth Day coming.
We don't care, I guess is what she's thinking. Wow, I'm just shocked about all this stuff. Yeah, we are. And we have no idea that she was going to be on her thing. And we are basically making up, she can't, whatever they are doing. Not that, she was making sure that she was taking care of whatever she needed.
See, an infection doctor had to come in. I know y'all can't hear him. I'm trying to help you out. An infection doctor had to come in.
Disease. When the infectious disease doctor came in,
Infection disease doctor.
like that was the first alarm to make us know that this isn't just a regular disease. So getting her tested for STD.
And they said that it let them know that this was not just a regular disease.
We did that because, first of all, I picked her up from the hospital. So any woman alive, like any human woman who is actually a woman, if you smell a certain way, like just off the dump when somebody walk up to you, you know that something is wrong. Like the smell alone, when she walked up to my face and got in my car and I drove her because she was hungry, had to eat.
Now, she had to drive her. She was hungry. But before she saw Malia, she smelled her. She smelled her. She smelled her. Oh, I mean, oh, Jesus.
Since that morning at Rising. So I brought her to the place that she wanted to go to, she wanted to get some chicken fingers. So I'm like, cool, we can go get you your meal. We talking. She was very apologetic, crying, talking about she don't know how she got in this position. But my first instance when she got in my car was, you need to go to the doctor. Like, not even just physically looking at you to see something is wrong. The smell from your body lets me know something is wrong. Like, so STD tests, why wouldn't we tell her to get one when you smell like that? Like,
Hey, Kiana.
the smell lets you know that something is wrong.
Something dead.
And you telling us you're sleeping with 3 people out there unprotected and they're all sleeping with each other. Correct. So she did tell me directly, and she told me this to my face, that because my question to her when the doctor spoke about the STD was, I said, did you let them know? Like, did they know or do they know what's going on with you? And she stated yes. I told him exactly what the doctor just said, that I had an STD that sat in my body for so long that has caused this. And I said, okay.
Now you heard her. She said, Malia said, which they claim that the girl is lying. Malia said, I had an STD that sat in my body so long that caused this. That's not including all the rest of the stuff that's wrong with her. That's just in case you can't hear. I'm trying to help you.
All right, just as long as we are all on the same page, because I don't ever want him to think we're not talking because he clean and free as a bird. No, we wasn't talking because we was giving Tanisha privacy, because no woman should want her business just played out in front of the media all the time. Like, some things should be private. But since she wants to make it seem like we're the crazy people for trying to help her, we can talk about what's going on in this hospital and just how she's yelling, oh, I'm fine.
See, this is what I mean, Dr. Mira. The way they're talking to her in the wrong manner. I mean, if you're going to do whatever, even if they Britney Spears her or whatever, they got to keep that to themselves. But they don't understand they're talking to Malia. They're not talking to Tanisha. So all of that tough love and all that other stuff go out the window. Am I still muted? How do you feel about that? About how she's talking to her, Dr. Mira?
I mean, you gotta talk to them like a baby. You gotta talk to them like they 5 years old. You gotta be like, okay,
Right.
all right,
Mm-hmm.
okay, Malia, yeah,
Right.
like that. I totally agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. They do need a specialist. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with. Listen, I'm not gonna argue with you about this point. It's a really good point.
No, but you got points too, and we never lose a case.
Right. I'm gonna add to your point. That's what I'm gonna do. I agree.
We the 1-2 punch. We never lose a case.
No, we can't lose this case. Lose this case.
Don't lose cases. And as of now, what I mean by we're gonna play this video, then we're gonna play the one by the aunt, then we're gonna play the one by Nature Boy. So we gonna listen to yeah, but that's a little bit later. But let me go let this one finish. But I just think that the tone that they have is just not
the best tone, which is why she rejected them, and which is
right.
why Nature Boy told her to tell them they can't come back up no more, right? Oh, I'm going ahead. Go ahead.
She done wrote a letter, girl. She need to come write some letters for me.
No.
That's the reality. That's why you're still in the hospital. Looks the same. The only thing you see when you see her now is that she's got fluid. So yes, her skin is cleared up. Okay, and she's getting back to a better health standpoint as far as when she got here, she was drained of fluids. She literally was on her last leg. She had a fever and she was shivering all at once. When she went into the hospital, that was the first thing they stated was that she had a fever, but she's shivering. Okay, so yes, it's way bigger than just her being in a delusional state saying that, oh, I'm fine, I'm thankful, I'm fine. Yeah, we understand that, but we know she's not fine. She's not fine mentally as well. As we can see, she's being trying to go back. So clearly, she's not mentally okay. Like, she knows she's not fine. And she knows that, yes, being released to us from the hospital, she would have had to come and be with family because we definitely wasn't just going to let them release her and she just be stuck out. So in her mind, yes, to restrict us from coming up there, restrict any kind of connection with us so that when she's released, she can go directly back to company. That's what she's choosing to do. It isn't anything we've done to her, but trying to help her. Again, she's still sick. She's still on antibiotics. They're still trying to figure out what this bacterial abscess is in her body that has grown from the size of a dime to the size of a grapefruit over a span of 2 to 3 weeks.
Did y'all hear that? This abscess is still growing. He gave that girl so many bad elements. They're still trying to figure out. They need some special. Did you what she said, a quarter to a grapefruit?
Yeah, she ain't gonna be able to go back. And he not finna and I doubt that he sent one of them huzzies, and I call them huzzies. I said it. I want to call them something worse than that, but them huzzies. We're gonna use huzzies, heifers, cows, scallywags, over there with him, over there with her. They not finna waste because that's him leaving his thing. If anything, it's gonna be somebody that he don't really jive with or something like that. But I doubt that very seriously. What he need to do is lay his stupid self low. He don't need to talk to her. He really need to kind of leave her alone. But he's just trying to keep her around so he can get information, make sure she don't tell. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why he keeping her little dumb, silly self around. I'm sorry. Let me quit calling this this little child dumb, but dummy.
She is, but remember, we're not the ones that's talking to her, so we could say what we want. Now, we were the ones that was talking to her, then we would say things in a different context. But
it'll be baby, come, baby, sweetheart, honey, child, wow, honey, puppy, dog. I mean, it'll be all kind of things, but in my mind, I'd be like, you stupid witch.
Come on and give me but what I think was they should have had somebody who knows about the cult walk up in there and say that they her doctor, but really because they know keywords also to bring them out or try to bring them out. See why she got that stay in the hospital. They should have manned them because see, I don't know what type of hospital she in, but in all reality, she can leave. And that's what Nature Boy is trying to do. Bring her sick ass over there and claim he's going to take care of her. But in all reality, they need to stop that from happening, because legally, if they don't go to court, legally, if they don't declare her done lost her mind, if they don't have somebody from the cult come in there,
she gonna be right back over there.
Right.
And the thing is, she can, like you said, she can leave at any time. She can go right now and say, "Hey, I'm up." You know that they can't hold her there. They cannot legally hold her there. She can go at any time and say, even if her eyes is, even if she's shot, bloody or whatever, even if the bullet's still in her, and she can refuse care.
Yeah. So if they had somebody from the cult that would come up in there and be like, yes, this girl is brainwashed, and have her legally insane, but they're too busy thinking that their love, or maybe their love for her. And then they're not letting her see her son. I would have let her, I would have listen now. I'd have let her see her son, like, not nowhere, not now. Because remember that last baby went there. She was only there for like less than a week and came home with infections.
Exactly.
Seven's daughter. Oh, so we can't have nobody around.
That is crazy. And that's suspect. So what kind? And that's another thing. I remember when Brother World was interviewing her, right? What I want to know is what type. I know she had an ear infections, but did she have other type of infections beside the ear infection? And why the hell everybody going over there getting infections? What are y'all doing where all these people getting infections? Even a kid.
Well, he get his big O is rising, but hopefully we'll save somebody.
Man, that's what I understand. These people got to be, but these the same folks that was giving money to Eddie Long. So I'm not gonna say I'm surprised. Let me quit lying and act like I'm shocked, because I'm not shocked. These same stupid people, after knowing that Eddie Long was doing this to these boys, and they settled out of court, and all these other nasty, disgusting, despicable, repugnant suckers that they kept on putting. I don't know what it is, but it's something about religion. When you start putting and propping a religious leader in front, Black people will bow to their knees and act crazy and deranged in the membrane, and will follow this type of characters, and yet still, and then be like, I don't know what happened. You know what happened, you stupid fool. You didn't walk your butt down to Jonestown, you little silly self. Okay, go ahead. Let me shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute. Now I got shit. Excuse me. I done got mad now.
I know. Thank you, Kiana. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
conversation would have went left immediately. As soon as she told everyone that she was fine, that's a lie. Any person who has been in the hospital or even know anything about being in a hospital, if you were fine, you would be released. She's not released, and she will not be released at this point unless you said nothing has ever happened to you. You've never been into any car accident. How does a body develop trauma? So it's a lot of things, like I said, that we've seen physically and heard from the doctor that, yeah, that's scary to know that she wants to go to a place like that. She wants to go back in that environment. Maybe not only for the doctors, the nurses, and everybody that came in contact with her is concerned about her actually healing and being again. Trauma to her body. So one of the biggest things that I know just from studying in the medical field, when the doctors say certain things, you know what to expect. So there's been trauma to her ribs, her organs is out of place. There's no way your organs would just be out of place. At the weight she was at, I mean, to physically hear what, to see.
There I go talking again on mute. Oh my goodness. This goes from bad to worse. She got rib trauma and her organs is out of place.
Probably her butt organs. I'm sorry.
It's all every last one of them. He beat that girl so bad. No, on so many different occasions. This goes from bad to worse. And he could sit up there and still, now that she's making him money and stuff, he don't want to be incriminated or nothing. So he got to sit up there and fake face. He got to sit up there and fake like, well, if I ain't do nothing, well, then if I would have did something, hey, Sandra, how you doing? If I would have did something, then I would be hiding. But I got to prove I ain't do nothing. So now I got to keep acting the same way. He is going straight to hell with gasoline and no chaser.
And you know what's scary and how Velvet was dumb. I'm sorry, I got to go back to Velvet. Velvet, the near fact that they had that fight and they showed it on video. So that don't help her either if anything happens to this girl. I'm just saying.
And you knew that she was sickly, and then the hits and stuff that she endured fight. And that I give it to Bliss. She got a little spunk for her because she was half dead when she was fighting Velvet. She took every little strength that she had. Every little strength. If it was me, I'll dump her ass on a whole different island. Like, you want to be on the island? Here's an island way in the other across the earth or something.
Yeah, she did get with Velvet though. Velvet can say whatever she want to say, but she got with Velvet though.
And she was half dead then.
I know. So just imagine if she was at full power and wasn't holding back. And I believe she was holding back. Let me just keep it real.
Oh, Lovely Flowers said I was going to show that one, but this is a little bit more juicy. But I was going to show. I said if he sent the girl Sky home, that was all distraction from Malia and 7. He ain't distracting us. He think he is. He distracting his Bigo viewers, but he ain't distracting us.
Trauma-related issue. What trauma have you gone through over there other than someone putting their hands on you? Because I've never seen a car accident where you're like, oh my gosh, she's been in a car accident that could have caused any kind of trauma. So what happened to your body for the doctor to say, oh well, yeah, some of this is trauma related. Okay, so what trauma? It can't just happen in your mind. You know, it cannot just happen in your mind. some of it looked at trauma related. And when you speak with her or ask her, first thing she tells us, no one has ever done me anything. No one has ever touched me. So, their defense, anything you say, she comes to their defense.
Right, she should have tried to say it.
She's still scared. She's still in fear. Because he definitely puts that in their heads about if they leave and all that. And that's why a lot of people don't speak on their experience up there. Yeah. I don't know. Definitely not about the remaining quiet because everything that he's saying or everything he's prepping her to say is all lies. Period. Like, it's lies. If she really is clean and happy and healthy and ready to be let go of that, ready to be released, then
That's true flowers, Emery.
stay online and let the doctor say so. She's not gonna let you what that doctor say because none of it is gonna sound like, oh, you're good, your body is.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sandra.
Let's release you. All you're gonna hear about is the bacterial infections that's still in her body. And they have did procedures to remove, and they cannot even remove all of it because it's spread in certain pockets in her body. And they're saying, oh, if we do a surgery, something could happen.
She can't even get surgery, so she lied.
Procedures on her because of how fragile she is. They rely on antibiotics and hoping that the antibiotics fix and clear up the abscess. I hear exactly what you're saying on the bill. Ain't no way she's fine. How is she fine? How is she fine?
Aw.
I just knew she was lying, though.
I just feel like we didn't want to talk about anything that was going on with her because we did feel like she deserved privacy, but we're not going to keep giving you privacy and making it seem like he's this amazing person.
Exactly. Speak up, girl.
You just happen to get placed in the hospital for almost up to 4 weeks already. Okay? No, that's not the case. She's very sick. And he knew that. That's why he sent her home the way he did. So, it was just one thing after another. Doctor kept coming in here. He was saying, just like one day, every day. We was blown away. I'm like, can he find everything on that one? Like, every day. Correct. He wants it to seem like when she came home, all of this happened. If you listen to what the doctor said, I mean, just, we didn't exploit anything the doctor said. We never recorded the doctor. We never recorded anything because that's not what we were here to
No,
do.
it's the sound. It's that sound. It's not you. It's the sound of the recording.
Yeah, if she wants to make it seem like we're crazy, all you have to do is allow the doctor to speak while he's talking to you. Since she wants to clear up the fact of being fine, and just listen to what the doctor said. And just from the words that he said, you can hear that patient's far from fine. You said it's the ovaries that's the abscess, right? Not the abdomen. Because I can only see the trauma part causing the abscess through the actually was found after they tested the liver again after the surgery and noticed that the abscess had grown larger. And that's what
I'm sorry, but STDs didn't cause this. It can make you make crazy, but all this and other symptoms smell like, yeah. Ooh.
You go from the size of a dime, that small, to the size of, he said, as a finding when I was up there, that it's the size of a grapefruit. And he said that it's very concerning. And I want that's a fast growing. That's a fast growing.
Her abscess is still growing. Have mercy.
He's not released from the hospital because until we find out what exactly is going on, because as I said, he spoke about cancer, but he didn't say specifically, oh, she has cancer. He just stated that, yes, this stemmed from an STD that was untreated for so long that caused a bacterial infection. And once an infection sits in your body for a length of time, it causes all of the organs, to be affected. So that's why, the liver procedure had to happen. That's why her kidneys are not functioning properly. She has tubes coming out of her back to drain her water because they're not functioning properly. So how is she okay? Like, how is she doing? How is she even thinking? And how do you seem like she's fine? She's not fine. She really isn't. And that's the problem. Like, we just want to make sure she's good. We're not trying to hold her hostage down here. We get that she's an adult, but the fact is that she's not even in a position to go anywhere. So for her to restrict us from coming to the hospital to see about her, that's our concern. That's why we're speaking, because now we're in a position where we cannot and we don't even know what's going to happen from this point, because she doesn't want us upstairs, because she said she doesn't want to be released to us. She wants to be released to them. Did they put a social worker on her case? No, so we haven't gotten to that point yet, because she's been in and out procedures since she's been there. She literally just finished up a procedure a few days ago, not even a week it's been. So we haven't even gotten to that point yet, because we do feel like she should have spoken with a psychiatrist, which we were getting to that stage, but again, her health was first. So we wanted to make sure that once she gets healthy, we can continue helping her. But again, everything went left when they wanted to release her to family. So when she heard that, I guess talking to him, he made her tell the doctors, you got no more visitors. I don't want my family up here. Wow. And unfortunately, because she can state that they have to grant it to her. She's yeah. They do, but there's a way that you guys can talk that. Does that make sense? It's hard. Is there any way that y'all could meet up with us, and then I'll
Hey, Not Now. Hey, Miss Real. Hey, Eva. Hey, Dissector. How y'all doing? All right, we're going to get to the next one. We're going to keep this party going. We're going to keep this party going. We're going to keep this party going. But why I cute, they shouldn't have been doing that while she didn't get the surgery. They said she got too much infections to get the surgery. That means if they open her up, she's all infected. They got to get that infection down first before they can give her surgery. So she lied about getting the surgery, because you just can't get all these, unless it's an emergency surgery and it's life or death. Getting a surgery while you are infected will kill you too. Right, doctor? Yes, he needs to be held accountable. And anybody who thinks that
yes.
Go ahead, finish talking while I set this up.
Yes, you're definitely right. I mean, but my thing is, He really should bow out of this one gracefully. If he had any common sense, any lawyer would tell this dummy, this big dummy, unless they're just trying to set him up. Any smart person or somebody with common sense would like gracefully bow out, allow her to go back with her family, and just be like, we didn't do anything to her. She did it herself or whatever. Let her go back with her family, you stupid nature boy, whatever your name is, a legy hole, dummy, you big dummy.
You saying such nice words. I know you got some better words than that, because anybody could be a dummy. I mean, he's a piece of piece of shit. He's all he deserved it.
I can't use that right now.
I don't even think hell want him right about now.
He's a evil, repugnant son of a biscuit eater. and his mama should have swallowed.
I wouldn't even swallow that. I wouldn't have had even swallowed that, because that would have infected. You would have got infected.
No, I said his mama should have swallowed him.
I wouldn't have swallowed that, because she would have got infected. I would have let that hit the wall or something.
He was probably born as an infection.
You would have to shoot that up at the ceiling or something. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we good. We good.
I don't even know what to call them. I got some. I feel like Rose Nyland on Golden Girls when she used to call people names. She would be like, "You tootie head." You know what I mean? I just want to say something really bad, but he's just. If he had any sense, let her go home to her family. Numb nuts.
Hey, Miss Ryder, yeah, but I did. This is crazy. Did this right here? I mean, I know this is happening all over. This is happening all over. Do you know her family get a conservatorship, and yep, in regards to her not being a sound mind, therefore she can't make decisions in the family.
That's what we were saying. That's what I was saying earlier about Britney Spears and her. That's what that comment Britney Spears meant. But yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Not now. Stop it again.
But the cousin said something about she had the right, something she said, but you couldn't barely hear it. But she had the right to write that letter and say she doesn't want them up there, so they haven't been there in about 2 days. So this is another one that hopefully is clearer. Let's see what happens here.
All right, I'm going to mute up. Hold on. Let me get to my thing.
I got you now. I was waiting on that name. And I will add you to the live stream.
This is her aunt or a cousin. This is going to be a little bit louder.
Okay, peace, Miss Duke. How are you?
Miss
Hi, good morning. I'm blessed and highly thank you. So
you said what now?
I say good morning.
We're seeing them on Sunday too, the sector.
Oh, okay. Much praise. Indeed. So they're saying that in the comments that you are a family member of Malia.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you have any different?
I'm a very close family member. Matter of fact, we're first cousins because of me being almost the age of her mother, I was raised as an aunt to her as well. You know, we take all different types of family members. I'm very close to her. And all the things that's going on, we appreciate everything that the world, it's the world thing, that has been offering prayers and all the things that they have been trying to help us to help her. But at this point, this man has took her mind so bad till all the prayers in the world, we're going to need plus some more. She is really, really sick. He's not telling y'all everything.
And that's what I'm thinking.
She has a drainage that is running from her ovary. She has a golf ball size cyst on her ovary with a drainage running from it. She has an epidural drip in her back. She also has an abscess with golf ball size on her ovary, and she has one on her liver. They send her blood off to the Center for Disease Control because whatever the disease she has is some form of bacterial infection that is not known in the United States. So
Damn.
we're waiting for blood cultures to come from around the world. She's been so many places till we have to check for Costa Rica, Panama, Hawaii, everywhere that she has been.
Nicaragua.
That's for the different disease, because they don't use restroom. There's outdoor plumbing. So not only because she was having anal sex directly to vaginal sex that she could have picked up a bacterial infection, it's also a whole.
I'm on mute again. Oh my God, Jesus.
I was just about to say, unmute.
Oh my Lord, Jesus. I cannot. She got from that shit. They said even from the anal. Remember, he go from anal to the other thing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. And whether people know it or not, I know everybody want to be freaky deaky. But let me tell y'all something.
Not like that.
Let me tell y'all something. You can't go when you wipe, you gotta wipe from the front to the back.
Exactly.
And now just imagine sexually, and on top of that, your butt could eat claps, okay? And you'll see your little butt on the floor. You see the tissue on the floor. That's what a lot of porn. If y'all watch documentaries on porno stars, they will tell you about that, and that's not good. Some things just don't. Everything don't. Your penis don't belong everywhere. I'm gonna leave it at that. All the time.
This too much. This too much. My God.
I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. What the young people say. Just keeping it real.
You make the old people who start getting everything wrong with them, you starting to make them feel good, right? I believe like I aged my way into this. But God damn, I gotta rewind that part. She got tubes. Her whole body is a tube.
Yeah, right? she's young. She's too young to have all these health problems.
She a walking robot right about now.
Man, she go back there, she'll be a fool. Because he gonna kill her and bury her and say he don't know who she is.
Honey, I'm telling you, if I had to lock her in the closet,
I would. She wouldn't be going. And he would be afraid to come and get her. And she'll be afraid. I'll make her afraid of me to leave.
Yes, love. This too much. Hey, Sissy Douglas. This is too much for Lord have
y'all, please keep in mind that we still have to do commentary on these situations, on these lovely folk, lovely content creators. We still have to do the commentary on it, okay?
But with this particular video, being that we in court right now, because we still ain't heard his verdict yet.
Right.
Compared to what she's saying, we got it. I'm gonna talk anyway. But geez, Louise, God damn. Maybe because I've seen people who had and it's the late 80s when AIDS first came out. I've seen some on a deathbed. Still ain't heard all of this yet. I know Leslie, I've seen them on their deathbed looking bad as be. I've still never heard of all of this.
And then he was ignorant. He gonna tell her to cam up. I seen one thing that you was playing last week, and he was telling her to cam up. Then he said, "Oh no, don't cam up. No, you ain't got to cam up. Are you crazy, Nature Boy? Are you sick in the head? Everything that happened to you everything that happens to her need to happen to all of y'all triple fold."
Yeah. I agree. I'm gonna rewind that part just a little bit. He don't even need to catch a case. He need to catch something else. Something else need to
catch him.
If you understand what I mean, something else need to hit him. If you know what I mean, need to hit him. Just one good in the right spot.
Because he's been taking ass whoopings his whole life, so that's not gonna help.
You know what hit I'm talking about? Just one good hit. Pow.
I know
And,
he's
and
been taking ass whoopings his whole life though, so he needs something deeper.
I'm talking about a pow pow.
I know.
Ooh, click, 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 boom, boom. And hit the right spot. We need one of them super duper what you call them people that's trained and they got the little camera right in front of you. You can hit the right spot.
Right.
I forgot what you calling people. That's what they do in the military. But you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Them trained people. Make sure.
Well, Nature Boy keep going like he going.
And all the things that's going on, we appreciate everything that the world, it's the world thing, that has been offering prayers and all the things that they have been trying to help us to help her. But at this point, this man has took our minds so bad till all the prayers in the world.
Echoing or something, I'm sorry.
She is really, really sick. He's not telling y'all everything.
And that's what I'm thinking.
She has a drainage that is running from her ovary. She has a golf ball size cyst on her ovary with a drainage running from it. She has an epidural drip in her back. She also has an abscess with golf ball size on her ovary, and she has one on her liver. They send her blood off to the Center for Disease Control because whatever the disease she has is some form of bacterial infection that is not known in the United States. So we're waiting for blood cultures to come from around the world. She's been so many places till we have to check for Costa Rica, Panama, Hawaii, everywhere that she has been.
Nicaragua.
That's for the different disease because you know they don't use restroom. There's outdoor plumbing. So not only because she's having anal sex directly to vaginal sex, that she could have picked up a bacterial infection, it's also a whole lot of things going on with her mentally. The doctor stated that it would be a while before she leaves out the hospital. But because of all the money that y'all are giving this man, every time she appears on bingo, he makes money through the roof. Because now she is an asset to him. Before, when she was there, once they finished spending all the unemployment, because she was receiving the maximum amount of unemployment, she's also responsible for $30,000 SBA loan that we had her apply for. And once the loan became due, is when she had to go.
Oh God! So she was getting unemployment. How in the world she should be hoping that she don't leave from there to a jail cell. I think that's where they should put her.
Yeah, so she'll get better medical treatment in jail than she would with him. Now that's bad. How bad is that?
No, but technically she won't be in jail because she's gonna think her way out of it. It's a thought. It's only a thought. It's a thought process here. So being that she's scamming from that unemployment money, knowing that she ain't had no job, and if she receiving unemployment money, I mean, if that was a way to keep her from Nature Boy, I'll turn her ass right in. I'll turn her in. But woo, and that $30,000, I didn't know. That's why I said I didn't know, but now we know it was. Now it is confirmed that she did have that $30,000 loan, and he was ready to kick her ass out after he got that money. He ain't never liked that girl no way. That's why she in the position that she in. But now she making him money. She making him good money, and that's sad when she's saying she getting money through the roof over her being sick. That's
yeah,
that's the month of February. He had asked her to leave. So once February came and the loan became due, he got rid of her. So not only is he ruining her health, her finances is ruined because now she's responsible for $30,500 SBA loan that they were given in California, and he had them all apply for.
Yeah, I know that was a lot.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie.
Now we can hear what the hell is going on. Yeah, there was a lot that was just said. And with as much as what was just said, we're going to go ahead and then play the tape. Let's play the tape back.
It's the world thing that has been offering prayers and all the things that they have been trying to help us to help her. But at this turn, this man has changed her mind so bad till all the prayers in the world, we're gonna need plus some more. She is really, really sick. He's not telling you everything.
And that's what I'm thinking.
She has a drainage that is running. As adults, all our parents have told us what to do, and we chose to do what we want to. But we have to tell them so we know better. And we are here doing everything that we can for her. But because of her mental state, she is ready to check herself out of the hospital. We received a phone call from the hospital on yesterday because we had a hold on the do not release. But she's been trying to get out.
I didn't hear that part. He says, oh, maybe that part wasn't said. She trying to get, she ready to release herself. Did you hear that?
What a stupid beat.
And a good thing her family had her on do not release. Because like didn't we say earlier, she can walk out that door.
Yes, she can.
But something, the family doing something right that they have her not released.
I'm not mad at her family. I'm mad at her stupid ass. How about that? Stupid bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me mute. Let me go to mute. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up because I'm saying bad words. And I'm bad.
She sent her home that day. She came straight from the airport. Her body odor was so intense till they had to ride with the windows down, all the windows in the car because she smelled like rotting seafood. We brought her straight from the airport to the hospital, and that's where she has been since she's been back. She's been in the hospital in New Orleans. Now, for all the things that y'all trying to do to help Malia, trust me, we appreciate it. But Malia is not receiving any of these gifts and money that y'all are sending. All these gifts and money goes direct to Baba G's account.
We know.
So if y'all think y'all doing anything to help her, please be advised by a very, 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 very close family member that only money Malia has received that y'all is sitting in is $160 that some different group sent to London on behalf of Malia. Now, when I'm online and I'm always online watching all of them, to keep track on what's going on with her. When I'm on Beagle Live, I see all the dollar bars and it be raining every goddamn thing. It's unbelievable for how this man is doing these children. He got it in a place to where as if we can't allow her to see the child because we don't want to confuse the child because we know she's going back. And we're not going to let her run in and out of this child's life and have him hurt and confused. So no, she has not been in contact with her child because she's too burdened and concerned about Baba and getting back to the home. Now, when I spoke with the mental doctor at the hospital, he said she has a long road to recovery. Mentally, physically, she's trying to check out the hospital and they're going to send her home with IVs for the infection that whoever taking care of her will have to administer. She is not in no condition at all. And I wish he was listening because I just heard him on the telephone with you. I wish he is listening. And we are praying and asking you to please leave her alone. Let her develop and come back to her child and to her normalcy.
Yes.
Pray for this every day. For you to please stay the hell away from her. You begged us. When you put her on the plane and send her back home, you begged us to keep her away from you and do not send her back. Now because of the income that she brings to you, you in love with her, and you want her back. It's all about the goddamn money. Now, we are a very simple family. We're very simple, but we are a large group of us. And if needed to, we will do what we have to do in order to protect ours. And I'm just putting it like that. If he planned on being at the hospital today, we'll have people there expecting him to be there.
Great.
That's what it has come to. It's come to him calling up, and we're going to come and get you, and we're going to check you out the hospital, and nobody can stop you. And she told the hospital that she's leaving, and she don't want us to communicate with any of us because she's leaving. Well, you don't have to communicate with us for us to stick out and find out what's going on. And until somebody put an end to him with his bullshit and his rhetoric, he's going to continue to do this. So I'm asking him, whoever you are and wherever you at, and whoever you see, make sure you pray and ask Jehovah, is this the right thing for you to be doing? And are you willing to take on the circumstances that comes with you to play? Because we are prepared at this point. We just can't take no more. And she's not willing to help us to help her. So it's beyond that because of the mental state that she's in.
Now, as I was saying before, y'all speaking the wrong language to her. That's right. Show Sugar some love. Show Sugar some love. Show Sugar some love.
Well, they are speaking the wrong language to her, but I kind of appreciate they damn feelings, energy.
No, I'm talking about talking to people. Yeah, but talking to her, you have to speak differently.
I understand that. You know, we agreed on that. But what I'm saying is, I'm kind of liking their energy right now, and I believe that auntie. I feel that auntie. I'm just gonna say that, and they need that. She need that. She needs somebody to slap some. Well, she done already had some slap. She already had some slap out of her head, but she needs somebody to slap some sense back into her head, not physically, of course, but metaphorically. You know, she needs a light to be brought down upon her to show her dumb self that this dude is totally correct. He don't care nothing about that money. He don't care about none of them over there. You know, it is all about the money, obviously. But I will mute so we can listen.
I hear the echo. Y'all gotta let me know ahead of time so I can adjust it. Because sometimes, as you heard, the first one is really low. This is really high. And yes, I have invested in some headphones. Give a sister a chance.
Right, you be patient with us. Be patient. But by the way, everybody, please like the video, and thank you to all the content creators who allowed us to take your footage. We really appreciate y'all. We appreciate all the hard work that all the other content creators that are really working strenuously hard day and night to get this information out for us to review in our courtroom today. We appreciate World News. Ashe, we appreciate old brother O'Neill. Ashe, we appreciate SL Davis. We appreciate all of these folks. Okay,
I appreciate them, but I don't have her stuff on here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought, you know. Well, anyway, and the tea. Yeah, we do the tea a lot. So in the tea as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but we still appreciate all of them. That I agree with. But as I hear them speaking, because see, people don't take mental health, that they don't truly understand mental health. That's why they can't have just a regular, they got to have one that deals with cults. That's who they need there, not just a regular. That's just like a narcissist going to a mental doctor. You know how many doctors they fool? You have to have somebody who's experienced in narcissism. They need somebody that's experienced in cult.
You're correct.
Because she is in cult mind.
Yes, ma'am. I can't argue with you. I want to, though. I want to argue.
No, girl, let's win this case. Let's win this case, then we can party.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna mute up. I'm ready when you are. All right, y'all. Right. Be patient with the sound. Be patient with us. All right.
But what hurts me, wait, before you go on mute, what hurts me is as a mother, it's like you feel it as a mother. You feel what she's saying. I wasn't being mean spirit. I wasn't sure you were. Oh, no, 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 no. I know that God is sunshine. I know that God is sunshine, but I still like to let you guys know to be patient with me. That's it. I know sometimes echo, but sometimes it's the video that you're watching too. Because the other one, he was recording it on the speak on from his phone, so that made it really low. This made it high. So you guys I'm glad you letting me know so I can adjust it. So thank you guys for looking out. But I feel this as a mother because it could be anybody's child. It's a lot of people who went there from the beginning to end. A majority, 98% of them took off and left.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't exhibit your child. My daughter may be too old for him, so he may not. So, and my son,
my daughter too thick for him. She got some meat on her bones like I do. So she light skinned though, but she too thick for him. She too thick for him, and she too opinionated. And she'll fight you. So
my son, if you take him, you better have room for the both of us. You
right.
better have.
My son fight too. My sons fight too, but you know, whatever. I mean, he wouldn't want my family. Trust me. Because he would have to deal with me. He wouldn't want to deal with me.
No, you don't want to bull against bull, and you're a mama bull.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
That's a different story.
That sure is.
That's that thing he don't want.
He don't want to deal with me.
But as a mother, I could feel her pain because I been the point of me working with kids, I hear pain, a lot of pain that comes from this, you know, and her mother is passed. So her aunt and her siblings and stuff are just like her mothers. So they need to find every loophole, but there are places in different areas that solely that's experienced in cults. That's who they need to be talking to, not a regular doctor.
Correct.
A regular therapist. You don't need a therapist.
I know what you mean. Mm-hmm.
We already know how mind is going. That part we all know. We can see that. Stevie Wonder sees that too.
Helen Keller, who can't hear, see, or see that shit. I mean,
everybody can see and hear that, even if you can't see or hear. But they need somebody who expertise is cult, because they will know how to talk to her. Like you said, they will talk slower to her. They will call her Malia, you know, or whatever they do, because you had some people that were born in cults that is far away gone in her. You got people that was born in cults that is embedded in them since birth. So, and do have people that work with them too. And that's a shame she didn't even ask for her own son. She only worried about Babuji. She ain't see her son in years. She still worried about some Babuji.
Babuji. What do you mean?
Babuji. Now he's daddy. Okay. Now what she call him, Poppy? Okay, Poppy. Poppy, you always know how to make me laugh. Puppy, you always know how to make me feel good, puppy. I want to punch on the other side of the lip. the other side that wasn't busted, I want to bust the other side. Like, shut up. Well, we're gonna let this finish out.
Right. Finish out. I'm going on mute here over here.
So it doesn't overlap. But yes, she do has an STD bacterial infection. And the problem is that the Center for Disease Control has a problem of tracking down what the infection is. That's why she's still in the hospital, because they have not determined what is the STD bacterial infection that's causing her livers and kidneys and to malfunction, as well as the cysts on her ovaries to continue to grow at a rapid speed.
If you can, I don't know if you're busy or not, but my live stream ends in like 20 seconds. I'm gonna restart another live if you're willing, because I have a few more questions I want to ask as well.
Sure, baby. We're here for the world. We're not a secretive family. And if anything I can do to help someone else to help their child to avoid this creature, we're willing to do and say with.
Okay, you're on mute.
No, remember he said that he had to set up for the next one. His time was running out.
Okay.
So that, but I was on mute. Oh, well, let me fast forward this a little bit.
All right. Here I go back on mute then.
He's going and then get to the next part of this
Okay,
right
he
here.
got it. He got
Thanks
it.
for
Let me go back on mute.
y'all being patient with me. Like I say, it's been a pretty busy day. I know from how much that you done heard thus far, I already know y'all feel some kind of way about this. People supposed to feel some kind of way about this because the shit wrong. The shit wrong on all levels. Clubfoot out here lying, trying to play like it's something that we know that it's not. Our peoples ain't have to have that phone call. They just explained everything, Clubfoot. You hit. You know you hit. I've been told you that, but you steady playing with it. Steady playing them little games or whatever, man. Shout out to the chat and make sure that you do smash that like button too. Like I said, let's go ahead and get it through the recommended suggested videos. I ain't even had time to even check the damn chat. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, let's make sure we get it through the recommended suggested videos on this platform right here. Let me see if I can blow this up some more. Yeah, I'll put it about like that, right there. Okay, word. Then, like I said, we'll go on with it. The audio that you're hearing right now is from the live stream from IG. Malia's aunt, cousin. You know, she calls her. Malia calls her aunt. She identifies with Tanisha. Excuse me, not Malia, but Tanisha as her niece. I don't know why the hell y'all ain't correct. Y'all got me calling her Malia. Let's go, man. In as well. Yeah, if you can, Miss Toots, you can go ahead and then join the live stream. I give her a second. I don't know if she done got back on yet or not. Yeah, this right here, and this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what people need to know. So I'm gonna have to stream this over to Bigo, to all of the people that sending Nature Boy gifts. We gotta stop him from making money. We gotta stop him from making that money. Ain't shit gang all day. Yo, we gotta stop him from. I told y'all, man. We gotta stop him from making that money. See, he trying to get Malia back to get that $30,000. We're gonna wait on Miss Toots to come up in the building. I have Miss Joanne on the line as well. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and then give her a call now. Okay, I don't know why she's not picking up. We'll wait on Miss Toots to get back in the building, and we'll go from there. Yeah, because this need to be put out here on social media. Like Nature Boy done messed that girl up, man. He done messed that girl. He done messed that girl all
How you doing, love?
He's sitting up here lying. Feel me? I'm gonna straight up here call this dude. He playing. Now they talking about he live on Bigo. Dude, we don't care about you live on Bigo. I'm gonna be over there in a little bit and fuck that shit up too. We're gonna stop that shit. We're gonna stop that motherfucking shit. You out here making all that damn money. Shit, I only tell people to donate $3 to me. Shit, what the fuck? You making all this motherfucking money. You trying to get some 30,000 motherfucking dollars and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? You think we supposed to sit by and allow for this stuff to happen after you physically abuse this woman? This woman has multiple infections, as Miss Toot stated, as her sisters. You know, I mean, like, come on, man. This is crazy, man. And I gotta say it right now, because, like I say, man, we all out here you know, on the same mission, man, despite what's done happened in the past. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give a shout out to O'Neal TV. Shout out to the brother, you know what I'm saying? As well as the family members that connected with him. I got to give a brother a shout out. Great job. Like I said, we just could not hear that audio, and we wanted to get some clarification within all of this. If somebody can inbox Miss Toots, because I don't know whether or not if she's back in the live stream or not. So why can't the family press charges on Alicia? She was healthy before going over there. That's interesting. I'm not for sure. I know, Conscious. I know it's beyond damn crazy. All of it's beyond crazy. That's why I say we're just trying to get an understanding on what the hell is going on. Joanne, I had just called you through the video call. I'm gonna call you. You can leave the live stream and go back to your DM so I can call you, and we'll wait. We'll wait on Miss Toots. And I'm about to call you now, so you can go to your inbox, and I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna give you a second to get there, because I don't know if you heard what Miss Toots said or not. All right, let's see now. See if she done got back. Yeah, Miss Joanne, I'm calling you. Okay, word. Shout out to baby little self.
Oh,
I hear.
that's her sisters, the ones that she warned me about, who would be in their lower selves,
Okay.
to watch them.
Okay, no problem.
But yeah, whenever you're ready, I don't know if we're on right now, but whenever, okay, because I can get them to the back with my daughter. Give me a minute. Come on, go up, pumpkin. Go up, pumpkin.
Thank you, world.
Because I was gonna ask Miss Toots. Miss Joanne had to mute up for a second. Shout out to Miss Joanne. You know what I'm saying? Watching the babies right now. That's real big right there. I'm gonna bring Miss Toots back up in here. Miss Joanne, whenever that you get a second. You hear me, Miss Joanne? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna add Miss Toots back, and I'm gonna explain. Okay, Miss Toots.
Hey,
Okay, I'm back. Before that you called in, I was speaking to a lady that's in Louisiana as well that's been following this. She's on the line. I have to step off for a minute. I think that she want to ask you a couple questions as well, if you're okay with that.
okay, I'll try to help y'all best I can. Help y'all to help us. So whatever it is that y'all do to help us, I'm game for it.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Toots. My name is Joanne, and first I want to say thank you for sharing this information, and I want to let you know that this is a safe place, and we all have the same goal of protecting our young adults, their kids to me, because I have children their ages, and to eradicate this.
Well, the sooner we could take him down.
You doing your thing, boy. You doing your thing. Come on back. Come on back.
Off the internet. And y'all start sending him money because, like the guy said on one of the other lives I was watching, the guy shot her and his wife. When he left over there by Carbonation, they had $189,000 in their account. How in the hell you get $189,000 in the account if nobody working? That's because people are sitting there sending them damn money. That's how they survive. So
right, and I'm sorry
that y'all do not, please, everyone within the sound of my voice, please do not send anything to them on behalf of Malia. Y'all sending them donations is not helping her. It's helping him to brainwash her more to make sure she come back and he continue what he was doing, living off them children. If he's
you're absolutely right.
Why don't you have a job?
Well, he's a con artist, and we don't advocate sending any donations to him. As a matter of fact, on this platform, on World News, the position here is to not fund the cult. The goal here is to eradicate the cult. We do not support, condone the cult, the leader, and we definitely do not support sending any type of support, financially or otherwise, to them. If it's okay with you, can I just kind of I have a few questions, and we're not just out to get information. We also have some information to share and support that may be beneficial to your family.
Okay.
First, if you could just tell me your relationship. What is your relationship to Malia?
We are really first cousins, but because of my age, I think we're older than her. She was raised as my
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me when did she leave? Was there like any warning signs before she left to join this cult? Was your family aware that she had intentions of joining up with this group?
No,
Was it
well, she started having changes in her lifestyle. She started wanting to get back to going sitting outside underneath the tree, eating organically. The baby couldn't do certain things. She was withdrawing away from her child. The day Malia left, Malia pushed her child in a room with my aunt and left her a note on the table telling her that she was leaving for a better life and all. We didn't hear from Malia again, so I started following her. Yeah.
Hold on for 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Joanne, if you can't get to a kind of quiet spot real quick.
I am.
All right.
Okay. All right. Is that better?
Yeah, you good now.
Okay. All right. So did you have any contact with her while she was in the cult, while she was with Carbonation? Did she reach out to family? Was there any type of connections to family while she was with the cult? Or did she just kind of cut everyone off?
Well, the only time we heard from her as a family is when she wanted us to send money. We were willing to send a ticket for her to come home, a one-way ticket for her to come home from anywhere in the world, wherever she was. But we're not willing to send her no money to live elsewhere where her child needs to be cared for here. So that's the only time we heard from her. When she called,
So did she ever make any attempts to leave prior to this last time where she actually left? Did she ever reach out to try and come home before?
No, and she didn't reach out to come home this time. She was sitting home because she was dying, literally dying. And because the people on the Beagle was telling him that she was going to die and he was going to be charged like Mama Dia, whoever the elderly woman was that died, once Malia would have died, that would have brought more suspicions to the elderly woman's death. But no, she didn't willingly came home. He called us and told us to send her home and do not send her back.
Okay, so he reached out and facilitated her leaving.
Yes.
Okay. Can you like tell us if there was any vulnerabilities that would, did Malia, and if I'm asking too much, feel free to stop me and let me know. Is there any traumatic experiences or events that she may have sustained or experienced, maybe childhood or growing up, that made her susceptible or vulnerable to joining, this cult? Because we kind of noticed a pattern of characteristics.
Where I was getting ready to say, I don't know how much money she had, but she had an insurance policy, and you wrote it, and she had an insurance policy because everything is turned over to him. Everything is turned over to him. Everything is turned over to him. I mean, this whole conversation is like, I mean, you got to help me, Dr. Mira. I'm tongue tied right now. We got to win this case.
You flipping tongue tied. Hell, I'm reading this damn comments that Brother World is up here writing in here. Man, this is ridiculous. If this girl don't get her big bunion head, stay her butt, stay put. This don't make no dang no sense. I've never, you know, even I've seen battered women. I've worked with battered women. I've worked with people that were on drugs, but I've never in my life seen it to the point like this. And I mean, just battered to the degree of wanting to go back. If anything, they was trying to get away. You know, this is ridiculous, Tanisha. Whatever your name is, Tanisha, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Your family love you. They wouldn't have gone through all of this stuff to try and help you. Whatever differences you got with your family, you better make it up with your family and forget nature nutball, bald-headed, ugly face, twisted mouth, crusted feet, fucker. Oh, excuse me. You know what I'm saying.
But listen, and we would listen. If it, I don't know. Well, this page ain't monetized, so we can be a little bit free. Second, if anybody would like to support the page, $ Sugar Love 820. If you would like to support the channel, we don't get nothing from doing this, and we gonna have a dollar challenge. You can send $1 if you like. Now, I'm just still so tongue tied because you know, I'm a person that feels things a little bit too much than what I stood. But she better stay in our house. Wonder what liquid substance he's giving them to keep them as he did. He studied that. He studied that cult psychology.
Yes, he did.
I mean, and then I hate to bring this up, but just like them Jehovah's Witnesses, that's a cult.
It is. It is. We can't get around. We can't get around it. We got to call it where it is. To the point, you know, I think black, especially us as melanated people, we get black folk, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm not going to get into that. But, you know, we was talking about this yesterday. Sometimes y'all Negroes get too ridiculously nutball hooked on religion where you can't even have your own mind, your own heart, your own spirit. The moment that somebody say they the Messiah, you hopping your hot ass up talking about, oh Lord, and you following a no good nigga, excuse me, like, I don't care, like this. You're ashamed of yourself. All you nature boy suckers, you no good pieces of bullshit bitches ought to be ashamed of y'all motherfucking selves following this son of a bitch. Y'all ought to be ashamed donating to him, and he's contributed to murdering this girl like he done murdered all them babies. Shit. I can't be intelligent on this. I gotta use some common sense. I can't even do the niceties on this bullshit. I gotta curse.
Maybe the Jehovah's Witnesses that you were with, but the majority of Jehovah's Witnesses I know personally, and they was trying to get me. When you is a Jehovah's Witness, I forgot what they call them when you leave. Nope, you're not allowed to see your kids.
And then the point where they tell you you can't take medicine, and if somebody molests you, you got to keep it in the church. That's bullshit. Fuck that. That is wrong. That's what's wrong with our goddamn nation now. That's wrong with these motherfuckers. They so goddamn religion, they can't even deal with the real shit going on in our community, goddamn it. These babies is being molested, murdered, and killed. I deal with this shit. Fuck this.
I do too. Bullshit. I agree. I deal with it on day to day, and you definitely not lying. You definitely not lying. And then you got these people, and then I don't know if it's on his clip when it gets further down or another clip I got. He was like, "Oh, Y'all want people to stop donating to me? Send me them boxes. They sent that motherfucker them boxes. And then anybody who talk about we hating, okay, we gonna stay hating. Send your kids over there to get that unknown disease.
I'm hating on their asses. Fuck that. How about I'm hating on all their asses? I'm hating on everybody that donate. I'm hating on everybody that look at him, that think he cute. I'm hating on all you little ugly ass bitches. How about that? You little ugly suckers.
And shit. If you have Bigo, please support King World. I already know that we support him on the YouTube behalf, but support him because we gotta outnumber him. We have to outnumber him. So if World is brave enough to take this on, if he's world enough to keep that foot on his neck, we have to support him. We have to, so we got to make sure, how many people that Nature Boy have, we got to double it. We got to double it. We got to let him know it's more of us than you. And then we got to go in there and go after his minions too, his little minions. But I personally, I just use I understand that, but we still got to support you.
And this is not to shout out. Okay, first let me tell y'all in the chat room who was raised Jehovah's Witness. I ain't talking about none of y'all. Y'all obviously have had different experiences, but I'm telling y'all the experiences that I have experienced, these motherfuckers was out their mind. They were cult. Okay, now I'm not talking about you all. Okay, so let's make that sure I say that. Okay, but damn it, I'm talking about them raggedy Jehovah's Witness that I knew. How about that? Can we agree with that?
Kiana said, I was raised at Jehovah's Witness as well, and I aged so much. I disagree with it. I'm so glad I woke up. No disrespect to no one else. Let me tell you something. I had a Jehovah's Witness, a crossing guard. I didn't know he was Jehovah's Witness. And I tell you, one day we was talking, and I said, no, thank you. They still kept pushing it to me. I said, no, thank you. The minute I say Jesus is black, do you know, after they tried to convince me that he wasn't black, and then they stopped talking to me, and then they crossed God and never talked to me again.
But I used to invite them in and debate them, and they would never come to my house again. Because I was a Muslim. I was in the Nation of Islam at the time, and I would debate them. And yes, all religions and spirituality and doctrines have some cult-ish energy, no disrespect.
You said the word doctrine. Key word, doctrine. Doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
Key word. But we have to let him know it's more of us. Well, I have not had that experience, but it's the people who did the crime. They just used the church. Exactly. But
I can agree with that. Not arguing that.
I'm surprised that when you left, Sister Douglas, that they are allowed to speak to you. You got a lot of parents, and matter of fact, it's a lot of it on YouTube. When I left the Jehovah's Witness, it's plenty of videos of people giving a testimony. You got some parents that have not spoken to their kids in decades. He beating women. I wonder if it's womenizing and women beaters in the chat. No, we had one guy. What is his name? The content. When he comes in here, I think we got on his behind the other day. They got on him. He came back in here today. Came back in here nice and polite. But this, like I said, I know that this goes on. I've seen a lot of people in cults, but when you see it happening in your face, it's just like how you don't see it. I would love to know all the laws.
And it's not even the right kind of situations where it'll be a thing if he was like, okay, y'all, we're going to live in nature. We're going to buy land. If y'all get sick, we got to do something about it. We can't just, you know what I mean? If he cared about them enough, if they had discipline, if they had to be militarily or something like that, I could respect that. But he is, you know what he's doing. This is ridiculous. And I'm telling you, this sucker is an op. I don't care what nobody say. I believe he's an op just like Jim Jones was, and just like all the rest of these cult leaders were. They were ops that the government put on, experiment, and did that to brainwash some of these folks. Can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, I
And
don't
boy can take that to the bank. He would have to prove to me he ain't an agent. How about that? And why y'all all support, why some of these people that might be listening, not to my beautiful people in the chat, but some of these other people that's listening, you know what? I'm gonna say this. For y'all supporting Nature Boy, you're probably very well supporting the government that Nature Boy is trying to say he don't mess with. And he's a lie. That's why he getting all this money. It ain't just no loans. They giving him money.
And then he letting them eat more. You see how they eat that? The way they eat is like they scared to eat. Like, okay, I know we doing this for the camera, but I'm scared to eat. And if I eat this now, that means I'm not gonna be able to eat later. Look how they eat. They don't even eat like normal people. But let's finish hearing this out.
Of young ladies that get involved with this man.
The loss of her mother.
Hold on for a second, Miss Toots, Miss Joanne. Okay, I see Malia's sisters in the comments, and she's asking, "What is this information? What is this interview for? Just for information?"
Well, okay, so it's not just for information. One, it's to raise awareness, and two, it's to obtain information to facilitate the taking down of this cult, because there are entities and individuals that are behind the scenes that are boots on the ground working to actually facilitate a closing and a takedown of this cult.
Well, that's my mission. I'm only one particular family member. We're all adults. We have our own opinions and whatever I could do. Because I'm not only a mother, I'm a grandmother, and I'm on the way receiving my first grandchild from me. So my first.
Oh, congratulations!
So it's about the foundation and the things that he is bringing. I don't want what's happening to my family to have nobody else to go through this shit. It's becoming too much, and because of the money that these people are putting on these Bigos and all this other stuff to keep this entertainment. This is not entertainment when you are hurting.
It isn't.
There is nothing entertainment about this, because as a family, we are seriously all going through something.
So I heard you say that he and she's not the only one that he's had to make these fraudulent loans and obtain monies. There's you also as a
at one time.
Right.
He said they always receive an income tax. They always receive an unemployment. They always receive a food stamp. Everybody was there, and at any given time, there was 30 of them at this time.
So have you all, because you can reach out to the FBA fraud network and report that these were loans obtained under fraudulent conditions, that she was coerced, and while she's in the hospital now.
Not to cut you off, in order to be able to do these things, she has to be in agreement with us. We can't do nothing because of her age. Baba G has complete control of her mind. Complete.
Okay, well, can I share something with you? One, I'm closer in proximity to you, and professionally, I have a skill set and resources that I could share with you offline. Okay. If that's something you'd be interested in, something that I could provide to you privately that can facilitate you all getting more control over whether or not she leaves, stopping the communication, because your hands are not tied. It's essentially what I am telling you. Your hands are not tied in the state of Louisiana. Your hands are not tied.
Okay.
And it does not, her age is not predicated upon her age. The determining factor would be her cognitive abilities, which at this time, it is clearly flawed, and your hands are not tied.
Okay. Well,
So
any
you
information
have
to give us to help her, I would gladly and willingly accept. I'm not on this platform
okay.
to receive no recognition. If you ever look for Miss Toots probably had 20, 30 followers to just now. I am not a person that communicates. I'm not involved in it. The only reason that at my age that I'm really interested in world news and O'Neill and all these guys, because I have to follow them in order to be able to follow her, to know what's going on with her. I learned from world news about Bobby G. I learned from the T about Bobby G. I learned from O'Neill about Bobby G. And with them posting every day, I really appreciate it because they kept me on track and seeing what she was doing. Without y'all, we wouldn't have known anything about where she was at, what was going on, because we didn't have that open line of communication.
Wow.
Right. And like I said, this network, the goal is not to support. We don't condone anything that goes on. The cult leader is not supported. His behavior is not condoned. We think he's deplorable, despicable, and there's one goal: to completely annihilate that entire movement, because what he is doing is victimizing and preying upon young Black females. And if we sit by and watch it as entertainment and just look at it as though it's just a movie, well, what we are doing is condoning the behavior, and we're sending the signal out to other predators that it's okay for you to come in and commandeer our young Black females and sexually abuse them, emotionally abuse them, physically abuse them, and we're going to sit by and allow it to happen. And that is not what this network is about. World News reports on the cult leader with a purpose, and that is the absolute destruction, the total annihilation of Eligio Bishop, the cult leader, and the entire movement and everything that he stands for.
Correct.
And that's what I understand about y'all. That is the reason that I'm on this live this morning. I could have been on live every morning and many a morning, but at this point, I'm just disgusted and fed up with them. I mean, my mission, I have one mission and one goal now, is to save her, get her mind back straight, and to take his ass down by any means necessary. That's the reason I'm on here. And I will not stop until I hope he's and because I knew he was on there earlier, and he thinks that the family is not involved. We don't, he thinks he has this control, but it is not that way. We can only do so much for what we have, and the more we learn about him, the better we are able to address the situation.
Well, do you know that this individual was once committed to an insane asylum for having committed a sexual assault against a young girl?
Yes, I'm quite aware of it. Like I said, I've been following World and O'Neill.
Okay. So we're not dealing with
over a year and a half ago almost. I've been begin to watch this, because that's, like I said, that was the only means that I had in order to be able to keep up with where she was at. If she needed us, was trying to make any kind of contact with somebody, signal wise, I had to be there and available to notice this here. Because without her having a mother is the main objective in our concern. So we don't want to, we don't have anyone. We're always here for you. But when he have these real nigga moments where he get them to expose themselves and then he breaks them down. If you ever watched the movie The Pimp Goldie, he used to have them sitting in this room and they're taking repetitive anything will cause you in order to lose your mind, more or less. So once he keep doing this repetitive real nigga moment, the more he find out about them, the more he is able to break them down use what they told him against them. That's a real nigga moment. A real nigga moment is to find out all the lowest dirty first, and that turn us to be able to capitalize on the information that you are providing.
You had kind of went out a little bit. Your phone, your connection was breaking up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said, but that's
and I'm gonna try to,
of his real nigga moments. His real nigga moments is to obtain information from the kids in order to use it down the line against them. So once they tell him all their dirt about what happened to them as a child in their lives, then he takes that and flips it and uses it against them. And they're not mentally prepared to understand what is actually going on.
well, this is the deal. Like I say, with all of that and more, you know what I'm saying, that we're finding out what's going on, you know, with him. One of the questions I didn't ask you was, when was it when Malia came back to the States?
She's been in the hospital almost 4 weeks now. She came home that Saturday and went straight to the hospital and been there ever since.
When she first got to the hospital, was the family able to go, you know, and visit her?
Yeah, we've always had access to her until now because he planned on sending someone to pick her up. So now she don't want to have no contact because she know we're against her leaving. And he's supposed to be sending someone to pick her up.
Okay, I got Miss Joanne back on the line with us as well. Okay. All right.
All this morning is to stop progress. As of yesterday, he called. He was supposed to be sending someone to the hospital to pick her up and put her in a place where they were going to care for her. Now, if there's anything I could do to keep his ass away from the hospital, if it means me going on here live,
they're absolutely
that he has no place, we don't want him here.
Okay, I gotta ask again, you know what I'm saying, with all of this and more. Okay, so what you said, you know what I'm saying, about him coming, you know what I'm saying, to Louisiana, I guess, to pick her up.
He said he's not coming, he's sending someone. He has someone in the area so that's going to come and get her and house her. And he's supposed to send one of the wives to take care of her until she's able to get back to.
I wish he would. I wish he would. I wish he would. I'm like, send them. I'll send them right now. Matter of fact, come get her right now. Come get her. I wish he would. I wish. Did you hear that, Dr. Mira? Co-host.
Yeah, you know I have a problem with this mute button.
Me too. I wish he. Oh, I'm ready. I be finding out now. I'm in the fighting mode.
I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen for a little while. Then I'll comment. I'll listen. Let me listen to some more.
Oh my! He
I'm
gonna
a
send
mute.
something. I wish you would.
Ringing the bells and making it rain and all this other stuff they be showing on Bigo when all the money is coming in times 100, times this, times that.
Okay, can I ask, as far as what exactly is the hospital where she's at, and is she in Louisiana?
Yes, she's in Louisiana and she's in the hospital in New Orleans.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't think he that brave to just come to New Orleans like that. I just don't think he is.
Well, if he had sense enough, he wouldn't be as brave as he think he is. Because everything you hear about New Orleans is not bad, but it mostly is true.
Okay. All right. So Jay Bowes, that was just in the chat. I'm sure that's her sister. I spoke with her one time before. My thing is, why would they be upset with you talking now on a public platform, trying to bring awareness to what's taking place with Tanisha?
Well, baby, we're going to be upset with a lot of people in life. Everybody handles situations differently. I've sit back and watched them try to do it all they can. It's not about her. It's not about anyone. It's about Tanisha getting herself together to get prepared to go on with her life. And it's about me taking his ass down by any means necessary. I'm past that. I sit back and watch them try to do what they can do, but now it's getting out of control because she's willing to leave us again for the same old bullshit. And it don't make sense. Eventually, the circle becomes where you're going to grow tired and where they're going to break you down. But it takes a lot to break me down. I don't be broken. I don't bow down on the dirty ground. I mean, it's more to them. I'm not doing no more than he have done. He is exposed to beyond belief. He has made love to her on live in her rectum and made her go down over on her on live. I have watched this person with my own eyes. I'm not here to tear down and destroy the family. I'm here to uplift and build the family. My family, me and my sons are on a solid foundation. We talk to each other. We're open-minded with each other. We're there for each other. And the whole family should be on the same platform. And to make sure that the foundation is solid, you have to make sure you're all on one accord. So it's not about me trying to expose nobody. It's about me trying to take this nigga down by any means necessary.
All right, okay. All right, well, like I say, if there's anything else that you could say, to bring awareness to people that's tuning in right now about this cult, could you say it now, just so we can stream this to a larger platform so people can know what the hell is really going on?
Well, it's more or less be aware of what your children are doing. Do not send the money. The money y'all are sending is not going to Malia. The money is going to Eligio, Professor Musa account. That has nothing to do with her. She is, if you want to help her, send her compliments and send her things stating to stay and help yourself. And she's more worried about him. When I'm on Deco, she's like, y'all don't worry about me, worry about Baba G. Hell with Baba G. I could give a shit about Baba G. It's about her. I'm looking to save her. And whatever it takes for me to keep him away from her, I am willing to do. I have nothing to lose, baby.
This is just too much right here. You know what I'm saying? I have another lady too, Mama Wanda. You know what I'm saying? That's tuning in too. She's a lady who the cult leader's baby mama. She left her town.
I'm quite familiar with all these groups. I've been following you for over the last year and a half. I'm quite aware of Mama Wanda. She was responsible with helping Velvet and her baby leave. I'm quite aware of her.
Mama Wanda, you have to check your DM and stop typing. Like I'm sitting here waiting on you now. If you want to speak with Miss Toots while we're online, I don't want to hold her too long because I already know how this situation is. But I will ask why that we waiting on her to check her DM. When is she slated to be, Mama Wanda? You have to go to your DM, okay? When is she slated to be released from the hospital, or when was he supposed to come
She
get her?
is not slated to be released no time soon. She's actually released today on her own accord, not because the hospital is releasing her. She chooses to be released because he wants to care for her and take well his people.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, you with us. You with us right now. You can speak with us.
Oh, how you doing, baby? Listen, you have to call the colonel office in New Orleans. I know what I'm talking about because I've done it. Call the colonel office. Tell them that she's substance abusing herself. They are going to take her without her willingly wanting to go. That's just going to hold her up for a couple of days. You see what I'm saying? Until y'all can get the rest of the information to bring this. Stop her from going.
You came to a 5150 on her because she's already in the hospital. She's been there long enough to be treated. So in order for her to do a 5150, she has to be at a home and competent and reachable for a certain amount of time. We're able to reach her.
Hi,
She's at the hospital.
Coming in. Appreciate you.
So there is no colonel that's going to help us because in order to do a 5150, that's simply just asking to do what there's already trying to do. Evaluate her mentally.
I know what you're saying, but she's supposed to be leaving today, right?
Well, she said she was checking herself out.
Okay, and when she check herself out, if y'all right there, when she come out that door, I'm telling you, because I know I did it. When she come out that door, the colonel will be right there again to take her ass right back. This is what you're gonna do just to stall a little more time where you can talk to the world in privacy to get the more information you need to bring the code down. Have a reason for bringing it down, so that way she ain't got nowhere to go.
You can go, hey yo,
You see what I'm saying?
and even if you can't get to me, go to YouTube, the T. There's various other channels, O'Neal TV. Show them what's going on. I'll put some videos together, and you can provide it and show them. Like, no, she ain't even mentally competent right now. Like, her ass don't need to go nowhere. This is the person that did it to her. She does not supposed to be released to this damn cult leader right now. That's just my humble opinion.
Right. See, what the coroner does is when you tell them that they are substance abusing themselves, whether it's with drugs, whether it's mentally not being stable to make the right decision, they will take you unwillingly. The cop, they will charge your ass like the what they call them boys. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the jump out boys.
Right.
But the lady on the phone, if you want, you can take my number. I can call you. We can both be on the phone with them. Whatever we need to do to help y'all. You see what I'm saying? We willing to do it.
And like I said, Miss Toos, if you want to DM me after this, I can correlate. I can send over Mama Wanda's, number to you as well. And if y'all want to do it together, and we'll make it a team effort just to stop this guy from being able to send somebody, to go and get Malia, which I think is a woman.
Right.
That's what he asked for on the live anyway. A woman. Okay. We don't need nobody sliding up in the damn hospital and walking out with her. We don't need that. Like, it's too dangerous. You've already explained, what her health complications is, so we can go ahead and then get on it. We can shut this down. We can shut it down.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's been a fight and a struggle. And it's, I'm not going to stop praying. I'm going to pray till I leave here. I've done it all my life. And like I said, we're in the fight of our life. And we're putting forth best effort for those who are, capable and those who have the patience, because it takes patience in order to be able to deal with certain situations. And this is a situation that requires a lot of patience, a lot of love, a lot of trust. In the process, the devil's going to bring on all kinds of stuff and come into the way to try to avoid progress and success. But you have to be willing to stand fast on your beliefs in order to accomplish your situation.
That's right.
Okay, people are commenting. I pinned a couple of them, and they wanted to know, how did she get a cell phone, and is it a way that y'all can take the phone from her?
You see, it sounds simple. They say you can do all these things, but once they're grown, they could stop us from visiting her, stop us from visiting her at any time. They don't have to allow us to visit her because she has not been declared mentally insane. She's very competent and aware of what's going on. So
that's why, not to cut you off, baby, but that's why it's important to get the colonel involved, because when the colonel get involved, that means she's not going to be able to talk to anybody. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and I'm down with people. So like I say,
I will be checking into that. Trust and believe. When the men this iPad, because I'm on my iPad.
Yeah, you're right.
Checking it there. But trust and believe.
Yeah, you're right.
I will be doing it because doing the 5150 is the same thing. When you get that's what it's called, 5150, when you contact the colonel to take over control. And because if you're gonna either believe what I say or you're gonna have to trust what I say. It's only two choices.
Right.
Or believe.
We believe you. We believe you, baby.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go ahead because I got to take my medicine and stuff. And I just want to make sure that everyone was aware that we're not receiving any of those donations that they're sending for Malia on Malia's behalf. If possible, please stop immediately. Because the more you're sending, the richer y'all making this man to collect other people's kids. And all we asking for is we're not looking for no handout. We're a strong family. We're looking for prayers. Whatever you could do and put her into your prayers and help us to save her prayer wise. I mean, we'll greatly appreciate that. But other than that, my objective now is to make sure that I control him and keep him away from her as much as possible.
I thank you. I thank you for speaking out on it, and we're gonna do all that we can do. I'm pretty sure all of the channel holders, like I said, we will make sure that we get the message out there.
And I want to thank the world because, like I said, it's because of you, the other guys, the T, and all of that I have been able to keep track on where she is and what's going on with her, to be available for her in case she needs to call. And I think all the things when y'all was trying to reach out to the family and get help for her, we really appreciate all this the information that you provide, the whereabouts, because when he was in Puerto Rico, you tracked him down. He was like, "Word, you can't find me where I'm at," and you was like, "Oh, where's Carmen San Diego?"
One of your other family members I contacted, he had got mad. He was like, "Well, damn, that said, I heard the video." Yeah.
Because I heard the conversation where he was like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Why you and after hearing Eligio, after him is what gave me the courage and the strength to call him, because I'm not an in caller. I don't, get involved with the internet at all, other than to track the niece. That's the only involvement I have in the internet is tracking Tanisha. Y'all call her Malia. I'm not comfortable with Malia because Malia is a confused name. She is Tanisha, and once we're trying to get her back to Tanisha. So whoever Malia is, that spirit could go back to where it came from, because that's a whole different spirit, Malia, that then took over her body. She is Tanisha. We want Tanisha back. He could have Malia. We want Tanisha.
All right. Hopefully everything works out and Tanisha remains in Louisiana and not back with the code.
Exactly. So we know what we can do to save Tanisha and keep Tanisha here. And if you want his demon spirit, Malia, he's welcome to have her, just the spirit. But the body belongs to Tanisha. So we want to keep her soul in her spirit, but he could have the flesh. He can't have it. He can only have Malia.
Oh, and I forgot to ask you as well, has she had a chance to see her son?
Well, that's complicated. No, she haven't, because she's been in the hospital, and because we don't know what all she has been exposed to, and along with the covert, by him being such a young age, we're not willing to confuse her, because she didn't come home for her son. She came home because he sent her home and told us not to send her back. That's the reason she's home. She's not home for her son. She didn't come home willingly. He forced her home. She didn't have a choice.
Right.
Understood. Prayers up for Tanisha.
I appreciate
prayers up, y'all. Prayers up right now. Put them prayer hands up. Put them prayer hands up for. She don't even know what she dealing with right now. She beyond sick and then want to go back and join the cult. Hey, look at here. And the other women, I don't even know how they so throwed off not to even acknowledge that now they possibly have something just because of what he did to her. See this? Now she's back in the States. Clubfoot think he's sending somebody to go and get her. What? Y'all gonna let somebody go and get her? What? You come on, man. You in Louisiana, you gonna let somebody go and get, man, this is crazy. This is insane. Put them hands up. That's right. Prayer hands up. Put them up. That's right. Let's go, man.
all y'all doing Everybody is not in it for the wrong reason. I've listened to all of y'all, and I'm more comfortable calling in with you because your platform seems like it's one that's real. I mean, a real platform. Your goals, and that you're not only on the porch, you're on different things that's going on as well. And that's what I understand and appreciate about you. Now, I can't account for all my family members, but far as me, you are the only one that I'm willing to deal with, other than like the TV, because of the information that you provide.
Yeah, that's a channel too that has a lot of videos that chronicle nature, boy. You know, I just, you know, like I said, I took the approach with having a dialogue about it. I felt like that would be more effective than just posting the videos of them. So I get it, but however that, you know, the code is to be exposed, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. I'm all for it. It is what it is.
By any means necessary.
That's right.
I appreciate them hands up. All hands up in the chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it for real. Sincerely, I appreciate it. Hey, this is what we supposed to do. Put that positive energy out there. Don't let them get her. You already heard about that SBA loan, that 30K. He trying to get that. He trying to work his way. Look, his big old check didn't come. He hot. He got to wait a whole another month. He got about 26 more days.
I don't even know, Andre.
Hot, boy, he on
Hey,
fire.
Jen, how you doing?
He is on fire right now. He don't know what to do. Trying to get that girl back.
Right. And once again, I do strongly, sincerely appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you calling in and speaking your truth about what's really going on.
Yes. And I'm only doing it because of the love that I have for my little cousin, my niece that she calls herself. I'm only doing it because of the love. And when you back up against it, you got to use what you know, that his worst fear is world news. I know, Elijah, your worst fear is you. So in order for me to be able to get to him, I find that I need to go through you, because I know he's listening, because he's always a troll, like he says, in your world.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said,
it's all good.
You giving me the opportunity to be able to make everyone aware of him and what's going on. And like I said, I ask y'all to continue to pray for Tanisha, and you know, and helping us to restore her back to her original self. And that's about all I have to say, baby.
You're more than welcome, and we all appreciate you as well, you know, for coming out, you know, clarifying all of this. Like I said, prayers up, you know, for Malia, you know, save Tanisha, hashtag save Tanisha.
Yeah, Tanisha, please, Tanisha.
Prayers up. And like I say, once we're off of here, I'll get Mama Wanda to forward her number over to me, and I'll, you know, send it to you, or I'll connect us all together in a group or whatever, however that we need to do it. And we'll just be able to chronicle this progress that's going on.
Okay, I have no problem. It's just that, you know, I'm a sick person, and I have good days and bad days. Mm-hmm. But all my good days are used to help those that I could help. And this is one of them.
Okay. Thank you again.
Thank y'all all, and thank you for everything that y'all done, and continue blessings and favors to you guys.
Indeed, so you as well.
Yes, you have a blessed day, sweetheart.
Can you direct message me?
What that is?
Okay, it's like sending a message. I'll just send you one.
Okay. I told y'all I don't do this internet stuff. I just on here because I'm following her. I'm not savvy like that. That's why when I was saying try to get into you, I didn't know how to do it. So I called my son, and he just said, hit the thing.
Okay. Well, at the top right corner of the screen, once you get off of here with me, you will see it looks like a triangle. And on that triangle, you push that, and that'll be where your messages will be. When you look back on your phone, when it's red, that'll mean that I'm sending you a message, and you just touch it, and it'll open up, and then you can type back or leave a voice message.
Oh, okay. Then I got that. I do that.
No problem. No problem.
No problem. And like I said, once again, thank you guys, and for everything that you have been doing, keeping me aware of what's and continued blessings and favors too.
You as well, and I thank you again.
Okay, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Thank you, and have a blessed.
You as well.
All right.
All right, now let me see.
All right, well, I'm about to text you my number, man.
Okay, all right.
All right.
All right, for everybody that's tuning in, hopefully we do have a successful, outcome that does take place with Malia, and that she does not rejoin the cult. I'm gonna get the number from Mama Wanda now, and I'll forward it over to her. And like I say, they can be able to put their heads together on it. We definitely gonna do our part too. Carbonation, if you're tuning in, y'all are not going to no hospital and get Malia, okay? Not you, not Clubfoot, not nan one of y'all, okay? That's right. Ain't no more $30,000 and all that stuff. Yeah, no. That's not gonna happen, sir. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And we see now from that screenshot who it was that was talking to Clubfoot. Yeah, you picked up that phone because you was nervous. That's what that was. You ain't just pick it up. I don't have no first name basis with calling you. I just so happen to report on all of this stuff. That's all that is. And Miss Toots, if you do check that triangle up in the top right corner, once that you get off of the live stream, you'll see in red that the message has been sent, and that's Mama Wanda's number. Oh, let me type that in there for you. And you'll be able to have that, and then you can go ahead and then make those necessary moves. Yeah, okay, y'all. All right, we'll go ahead and then wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. Yeah, we'll wrap it up now. Now that we understand what's going on and about her health condition, among other things. And like I say, I'll see y'all in a second. I'll go ahead and then get behind the scenes, see what's going on.
You already know what it is. Like I say, we'll go to the next episode. Like I said, man, shout out, to Malia's aunt, for definitely clarifying everything that's going on with Malia. Despite what Clubfoot is saying, we already know that his ass will tell a damn lie in a minute. So we ain't going for that. So, like I say, he had some stuff to say too. He wanted to weigh in on it. I don't know why, but he had some stuff to say too. So he went on to his Bigo, with the one feather. Yeah, he went in there with the one feather with the jacked up blend in and shit. He went on there talking and shit or whatever.
They're mad. They haven't said nothing until Malia cut them off. Malia recently just cut them off. Now they come out of nowhere because Malia won't take their visits. Malia's telling them to fall back because she doesn't want to accept gifts from them. Because if she accepts gifts from them, then at the end of the day, they're going to feel obligated to make her feel bad when she goes back and make the decision to go back anyway. So Malia did as I instructed her. I said, stop taking gifts. Stop taking stuff from people when you know they're not going to accept the fact that you're going to leave and come back over here. If you're going to come over here, don't accept no more gifts from them. You see what I'm saying? So Malia did exactly that. Yes, Malia's doing what she wants to do. Her sisters want to control her and make them do. And I get it. Like her sisters.
Hey, Mother Star, we didn't start that live yet. This live been on a little bit earlier, but I still didn't forget to do the Black History. That will be next. I'm new to this. Could I speak? What you got to say, CW? Yeah, you can speak. Say something right. I got trigger fingers. Before we get to Nature Nut, go ahead, hit the link. What you got to say, CW? Hit the link. Hit the link. Hello, CW. How are you?
Hello, how are you doing, my sister?
I'm fine.
That's good.
Greetings.
Greetings. I have been probably watching Nature Boy and his family probably for maybe a few weeks, not long, maybe about less than 2 weeks. And like I said, I don't even have a YouTube channel or nothing like that, but I was thinking about making one eventually. But my topic wanted to be centered around pretty much Black women. And how we don't love ourselves. Most of us won't admit it, but the things we do, we put ourselves in danger and situations that can be avoided. And I've just come to the conclusion that most sisters, not obviously not all, but most Black women don't love themselves. You put yourself in a situation. Like I said, I don't want to. I know there's probably other people that may want to talk, but that's pretty much my topic. And the sister Malik, I feel bad because like I said, she's a grown woman in age wise, but a lot of people from what I've seen have spoken to her. She's made her mind up, and I understand she's probably not speaking for herself, but at the same time too, we can't save everybody. If she's going to do what she's going to do, she has to deal with the consequences. She's choosing to deal with them. Well, like I said, whether they have brainwashed her, and that could have been the case, but she's going to do what she's going to do. So I've learned that in my lifetime, it does not matter. I mean, you can give a person encouragement, but there's other Black women out here younger than her. There's Black women out here that really want to hear what a person got to say. So my thing of it is, whatever Nature Boy does, or, to each his own, but we got to have some kind of intuition to realize that we're dealing with predators, or we're dealing with this and that person. What is wrong with us now that the Black woman has lost her identity, has lost her intuition, that she doesn't know that she is putting herself into dangerous situations? And that's my compassion for my sisters, that it just I don't understand. I don't understand where is the intuition coming from. And I'm realizing too, it's really not even age, because it seems, as they say, like, as you get older, you get more wiser, but it seems as we get older, we get dumber. And I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, but like I said, I see people constantly talking to this young lady, telling her this, and she's going to do what she wants to do. You can't, so I feel like, what more can you do? We're not there with her physically. I mean, I'm assuming she's in a hospital now, but we're not there with her. She's going to do what she's going to do. At the end of the day, the Creator is in control over all things. So that's why we here in this life. We only got one life. While we here, make the best of it. And like I said, at the end of the day, I really feel like a lot of Black women, and a lot of women won't admit it, but they don't feel good about themselves. They don't love themselves. I believe that a lot of the men have made us feel a certain way, because you got to understand, having a man, and especially a Black man, he don't feel good about himself either. So if you got a bunch of people not feeling good about themselves, then they're going to do destructive things. That's the fact. I mean, I've done stuff that I regret in my lifetime, but now I love myself. We got to love ourselves. We got to love our Black skin. We got to love our light skin. Sisters got to love themselves. We don't love ourselves. This is why the world does not respect the Black woman, because we don't love ourselves. You want somebody to respect you. Go ahead. I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead.
Well, this is just not a Nature Boys channel. We discuss things like that. We would love for you to come up on the board. We got the mother of the channel, Mother Black Star, up there. We just had a phenomenal conversation about that 2 days ago.
Oh, wow.
And right after this is over, I'm gonna get back on my regular. We're gonna do something from James Baldwin. We have discussions. We talk about the women, the men, what we're going through. We even gonna do something with the Black man. If we can't get along, let's just kiss and say goodbye. But
okay.
We almost finished. But stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. But
I'm gonna do that now.
Mother Black Star, she is like the mother. She doesn't do this because of her age. She does it because of the life that she lived. So she has a lot of
Speak about
information
a lot
that
of
she,
wisdom.
wisdom,
Yeah.
yes. Soon as this is over, because I had a couple of errands I had to run today, so
Okay.
I'm on, but I was supposed to have bought this morning, but I had to go. So we're gonna let this finish up, and then
Okay.
because it's still you still stay on and see the end. But
Okay.
when we make sure when you in here when the Mother Black Star break it down to you. But we're gonna finish with this
Definitely.
nature now because as a mother, I feel this so I feel it. I feel it. But like everything you said was absolutely true. You know, you can't save everybody, but you still gotta save the word I tried.
That's true. That's true.
You still gotta say if something does happen with your own conscience, you gotta say, I did everything that I can do. I checked off every box, I crossed every T, and I dotted every I. And she still or he still chose that life.
That's
But
true. I agree with you.
right about now that she's in a predicament where she is in their domain, not his domain. So as we're gonna hear
Okay.
this devil that's getting ready to talk now, we're gonna let this devil finish what he has to say. I gotta hear what this
Okay.
devil got to say. Hey Danny
Okay.
girl, how you doing? But this basically is more about narcissism, the
Yeah.
cult life. It's not, this is, and everything is a lesson that we make sure you get the lesson here. I usually
Exactly.
on my other channel before they put me on punishment and I had to start this channel. I always started out with the doctor, and the doctor broke whatever segment it was on. I had a doctor break down the segment, not a real doctor, but a real YouTube doctor, not a doctor that I
Okay.
know, but a
Yeah.
YouTube doctor who's real. But we're gonna let
Yeah.
this finish. You can stay as a co-host if you would like. You don't have to get down because as we all gonna speak upon it. Dr. Mara, from before we go to the next clip, before
Okay.
you heard a little bit about what that devil had to say. But Dr. Mara, would you like to tune in? They don't have her mad. When she mad, she mad. When she mad, she mad.
I know.
When Dr. Mara mad and they make her curse, she mad. She is mad. How you doing, Black Star?
Wonderful, wonderful. I was trying to get in there at about 6:30, but I'm not sure what happened. I didn't get a notification that I could click on to. It didn't come through your subscriptions. And, they're starting to yank us off now. I'm not surprised. There's some intentional stuff going on because we're, a day away from GMJ going before the court of Rome and before Pontius Pilate, if you get what I'm saying. And they're closing off all channels of communication so that he has no way of knowing what we're saying, thinking, and feeling concerning him. And but he doesn't need that. He's third eye activated. If you're hearing me, third eye activated, and he's operating out of the heart. He's sending signals all day, 444. Every time you turn something on or look for it, pay attention. That's him. That's him. If you don't get that, you will get his song in your ear, coming up from the heart and through the third eye. Boots. He's sending messages. We are not open. So pay attention, folks. This is strong. He's showing you how to work the weave. This is strong. So they're pulling us out so we don't have communication. I can't get into your channel today. So I went backwards and went into the show that you did this morning. I went backwards just to come here and leave you a message on your chat. So check it to say I can't get in. Make sure I have a notification. I went to subscriptions and I can't get in.
Wow.
I was more than on. Yes, ma'am. Y'all pay attention. This is not a joke. This is not memories. This is live, what they're doing. So, yeah.
After we finish
I'm going to try again. Should I go to subscriptions again and try?
No, stay here, because right after this over, soon as we finish with this devil, we're gonna get into I found the smaller one by James Bowen.
Wonderful.
I'm
Yes.
not gonna tell you because we're gonna watch it together.
All right. All right. So I'm just going to sit right here. Yeah, I was ready for you, and I noticed how they were messing with it.
I started late. I started too. And it's
yeah,
right.
I had to bring stuff out like magnets, certain types of crystals, hematite, just to get through to you now. I'm sitting here with a hematite belt. I have 7 crystals around my stomach just to be able to get through like this. I don't play with these people. Ooh. My big gun is in the center of my being. I don't need them for communication. I know how to get through. So now I've got through so far. I know this is a real, they probably, I won't say it. I need to keep my mouth shut, but I know they're pissed off now. I told you they're going to come at you. That's why I went into seclusion. They're going to come at you, presenting voices. The voices that you presented this past few days, they don't like you anymore because it's not all about Jungle Boy. Yeah, it's not all about Jungle Boy and the ignorant Black girls who gonna do what they want to do no matter what. The sister is right on. I salute you. I salute that sister.
All praise to the Creator.
Yes, absolutely. So they like you when you just doing that. But when you come up in here with big guns, they got a problem. And you've been bringing big guns in for this whole Black History Month. You know, but I know how I have other ways of getting through. When I said clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient, those are my guns. I can come through. If I have to come through at night when you're sleeping, I can find you. So this is the best way I could get in. So I'm going to sit right here, baby doll. I'm not going to take any more time. Just go sit and wait. So I'm not going to go back to subscriptions. I'll just sit and wait. They pulled my notification. They have pulled several accounts on me, and I had to just rename myself and come back. Yeah.
Well, hopefully when I come back in, you'll get it. But let me finish with this devil, this monster, this beast.
Okay.
Care about her as far as they care about themselves. But
y'all are not going to no hospital and get Malia, okay? Not you, not Clubfoot, not nan one of y'all, okay? That's right.
You know, despite what Clubfoot is saying, we already know that his ass will tell a damn lie in a minute. You know, so we ain't going for that. So, you know, like I say, he has some stuff to say too. You know, he wanted to weigh in.
Yeah, he got some stuff to say.
He has some stuff to say too. So he went on to his Bigo, you know what I'm saying, with the one feather. Yeah, he went in there with the one feather with the jacked up blend in and shit. He went on there talking and shit or whatever.
They're mad. They have say nothing until Malia cut them off. Malia recently just cut them off. Now they come out of nowhere because Malia won't take their visits. Malia's telling them to fall back because she doesn't want to accept gifts from them. Because if she accepts gifts from them, then at the end of the day, they're going to feel obligated to make her feel bad when she goes back and make the decision to go back anyway. So Malia did as I instructed her. So stop taking gifts, stop taking stuff from people when you know they're not going to accept the fact that you're going to leave and come back over here. If you're going to come over here, don't accept no more gifts from them. You see what I'm saying? So Malia did exactly that. Yes, Malia's doing what she wants to do. Her sisters want to control her and make them do. And I get it. Like, her sisters care about her as far as they care about themselves. But Malia doesn't want to live that life. She doesn't want to go to work and do the things. She's a spirit. She wants to be a spiritual teacher. She wants to do what we're doing. Her sisters are mad. They ganged up together and start attacking me because she wants to come back to me. You see what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, let's find up something. So they just make
up. This guy is saying that her sisters are ganging up on him.
Shit and say, oh, he gave her an STD, which is bullshit, right? And you're gonna hear it from Malia herself, because I had to call Malia like, yo, I gave you an STD. She like, no. Like, I'm like, why are they saying that online? They saying you got a PID, a fatal infection from a transmitted disease, a sexually transmitted disease that you had for a long time and all this. Like, what's going on with that? Like let me know what's going on. She like, nah, like I talked. She just talked to the doctor today. Just to make sure, we got the paperwork, like just to make sure it wasn't no STD or something. Feel me? So fuck what the sisters is saying, my nigga. I'm telling y'all that the real deal is going on. You feel me? So I don't know if Malia in the room, she could pull up and tell you herself. You feel me? So you know from the horse's mouth, not her sisters. You hearing her sisters and they anger. They sad because they can't control her. Pull up, Malia. So you just talk to her yourself, and then you could see that people just be starting mess. They just start saying, spreading rumors and false accusations and all that. We ain't got time for that shit. Nobody got time. I'm doing a lesson today. It's gonna be a beautiful lesson. I'm gonna let Malia talk to y'all herself. She right to ask Malia. Pull up, ask Malia. Don't ask her sisters, nigga. Malia's right there. She's going through her own shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
What up, Malia? Peace, girl. So the rumor is you're sitting in the hospital with a deadly disease, and you can't, you know what I'm saying, get up and all this shit, and you're like, if you get a cold, I heard all kinds of shit. Like niggas start sending me all kinds of shit, and they get.
Hold up, they glitching the monster. Hold on for a minute. They glitching the monster. Let me make sure we get the monster all the way on here. Yeah. We need all the receipts on his motherfucking ass, especially with the shit he just tried to pull off. We all watch it. That's the thing about it. He'll try to make it seem like it's some other shit. No, don't look, Babaji. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep that exact same damn energy. All that crazy shit that you was out here talking and shit. You know, you already know you dead wrong. Now I can only imagine what her ass gonna get up here and damn say, hold on, I gotta catch this as soon as she come on here. I wanna hear all of this. Because if she get on here and say some crazy.
Right.
So what's going on? Do you have the STD? Did the doctor say
no,
you
I
have
don't
the
have
STD?
no STD. I spoke with my doctor today, and that's false. I don't have no STD. Everything came back negative.
Lies.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, why is your sisters? Why is they saying you gotta, you know what I'm saying, STD?
Because she's miscommunicating with other people and letting them know that I have an STD, but that's not what the doctor said. She's taking information and she's misconstruing
So what happened
and not having the right information.
Right. So what happened is Malia's basically saying she want to come back on a spiritual journey.
That's a fact. I want to come back, and they don't want to they're not accepting the fact that I want to come back. So they're upset about that.
Right.
And they're upset about they're upset at the fact that yes, I did.
We don't owe you. She don't gotta show y'all shit. First of all, we only came here to address the
rumors
so that y'all would know the truth. Like at the end of the day, you hearing it from her, you heard it from them. You believe what the hell you
hold on.
Look up. 1 second.
Bye-bye.
Who was she talking to then? 1 second. Who was she talking to? Did that not sound like she might have been in the hospitals? I mean, hold on, man. Let me run this back. It ain't even that edition or whatever, but I still gotta run it back though. Hold on. Ain't no way in the hell. Clubfoot. Why is y'all doing this, man? It's insane, man.
That's a fact. I want to come back, and they don't want to they're not accepting the fact that I want to come back. So they're upset about that.
Right.
And they're upset about they're upset at the fact that yes, I did.
We don't owe you. She don't gotta show y'all shit. First of all, we only came here to address the rumors so that y'all would know the truth. Like at the end of the day, you hearing it from her, you heard it from them. You believe what the hell you
hold on. Bye-bye.
Huh?
I got it.
All right, call back in later. Call back.
Come back.
Wow.
So yeah, like she don't owe y'all niggas. Who the fuck is y'all? Y'all ain't nobody, bitch. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't get shit, nigga. No. Y'all too far in people fucking business. That's the fucking problem. We just letting you know what the fuck happened. We don't owe you nothing. The fuck you oh, let me see your face. Let us see the paperwork. Bitch, you don't need to see no mother. Who the fuck is you? Y'all ain't nobody.
Oh man.
Yo, y'all not nobody, my nigga. Like, y'all need to mind y'all fucking business. Who the fuck is y'all? Like, yo, we only addressing this so you know the truth about the matter, nigga. Like, ain't nobody. So you hear it from the horse's mouth. You ain't gonna hear it from her sisters who are in their feelings about her coming back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, my nigga. Like, y'all niggas just bugged the fuck out. To chill the fuck out, yo. Y'all asking for too much. You feel me? You heard Malia say it herself. You heard, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody owe y'all no paperwork or nothing like that, nigga. Tell them to show the paperwork that she got an STD, nigga. How about that? Talk to them. Say anybody that said they ever got an STD from me, tell them to show the paperwork. Remember Velvet was supposed to show the paperwork? Where the paperwork at? Where's that? We don't see shit. It's only hearsay. He said, she said. Where the paperwork at?
Where the paperwork?
And why Malia the only one out of everybody that's sick?
That's no Clubfoot.
Come on, bro. Anyway, I'm doing a lesson of the.
And he talking about his little lessons and all this other shit, but we already know, man, it's a whole lot of motherfucking fact. Like I say, Malia is sick. I don't know what the fuck Clubfoot talking about. I don't know what the fuck possessed him to even get up on here with this dumbass shit. Now you talking about these lessons and shit. Like, come on, man, Clubfoot, stop.
Y'all to just to nip that in the bud real quick.
You done fuck Malia up, man.
Y'all know the truth about the matter. All that extra shit, let Malia do her thing in the hospital. She healing or whatever.
Man, that shit crazy, Clubfoot. Like, what the
she doing? You feel me?
Look at his motherfucking head. Hold on. Look at that nigga shit, man. Clubfoot, come on, man. I know you don't think you take your motherfucking ass serious, man. With this ragged ass shit right here.
He think he an
Indian. Take you serious. Now you out here with the dumb shit.
Oh Lord, I don't know what.
Do you see this shit?
I don't know what.
I just want to leave it there for a second. Hold on.
Let that hair grow. Let that hair go. It's gone.
Just for a second. You might not be too quick with the screenshot joint, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Look at that motherfucker, man.
Please don't leave it.
He done fuck this shit all the way the fuck up, man. Look at that motherfucker, man. Clubfoot don't even care no more, man.
Crazy. Real is a nutcase.
He done lost everything, man. He done just gave up. Now he just trying shit now, man. He just trying shit. Like, he know his shit fucked up. Look at it. Just look crazy. Now you sit over there and listen to me when I would tell you about that scruffy ass beard. Man, look here, man. Just shave everything off and put a wig on. That's all you got to do. That's what you want to do anyway, man. That's all you got to do.
Anyway.
You already got your buddy up on your panel talking that crazy shit. We're going to watch that in a minute. Yeah, we're going to watch that in just a second. You had the dude up there flirting with you and shit, with the women up there. You ain't say, look, the women was stunned. They was scared to say something to do with flirting with Cuz. He said, oh, I was just bored. He said, I ain't had nothing to do. I was looking at that then when we were live, just tripping off the shit like, damn, Clubfoot, you looking bad out here, man. You trying to avert away from this shit. Malia's sick. Her family ain't feeling it. You trying to send somebody to go get her. It ain't going to happen. Them folk there and everything. Hey, Clubfoot, you hit. You hit. Just like your raggedy ass haircut. You hit. Just get up, dude. Look at that mouth, though. Get up, Clubfoot. Just let it go, man. Let it go, man. We're not believing none of this shit you talking about right now.
But all that crazy talk,
okay.
I want to hear that shit, B. Don't nobody want to hear that. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Show the picture, show the proof that she got the STD. We don't gotta show you shit.
Don't do shit.
Show the proof that she got it.
Oh man.
All you hearing is hearsay, he said she, that's gossip. That ain't a fact. Malia told you herself, we ain't got nothing to prove to y'all niggas. She told you herself, that was enough right there. Niggas ain't gotta go out there late and show you what the fuck is up.
You said it. You said it.
Y'all bugged out.
You said it. Y'all don't remember from earlier? Y'all don't remember from earlier the lie that I played when Clubfoot came on there? Hold on. Do I need to dig this shit up? Hold on for a second. Yeah, I need to dig that shit back up. We're gonna just stop that right there. We're gonna debunk it right there. Hold on. Let me see if I can't get some of this too right quick.
And you healing and you got answers to help people. You gonna attract a lot of people that basically, you know what I'm saying, are sick. You feel me? You're gonna attract sick individuals. That's just how it goes, man. Once I came on this journey, I started attracting a lot of weird people to me, a lot of people that needed me and needed my knowledge, needed my information personally, that reached out to me, they came to me, and I try to help them as much as I can. Some people I can help, some people I can heal, some people I couldn't heal. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Some people I can help, some people I can't help. But I have knowledge of self, and when you have knowledge of self, you will attract to you people that need help, people that are sick. People come to you. With me, sickness can't be in this body, not at all, because my mind controls my body, and we're going to do a lesson on that later. So when you become a healer and you become someone that is, here to help people that are weaker than you, because some of us has power.
You're not a
to
healer,
empower others. Buddy. You give other people power. You give them knowledge to get out of their own understanding.
Exactly, Red
or they own, you know what I'm saying, mind that be, the way people think governs their life. And a lot of people don't know how to think. Everyone thinks, but not everybody knows how to think. So when you know how to think and you got your shit together and your mind together and you got your shit together, a lot of people come to you that don't got their shit together. That's fucked up. And the more powerful you are and the more greater you are in life, guess what? At the end of the day, you're going to attract these people. Why? Because that's your service to humanity, to help those weaker than you. When you are a strong individual, you're going to attract weaker people to you that need your help and your assistance, and they're going to come to you. Now, when you give them that knowledge and information that helps them if they apply it to their own demons and their own debilitations, you can't make somebody do that shit. In a sense with Malia, you cannot make anybody do anything. Just because I can give you the knowledge, I give you the knowledge, I say, look, this is what you need to do. Doesn't mean you're going to listen to me. If you don't listen to me, then the person look crazy around me. You have to understand what you're looking at here. You have to have a healthy perspective of what you're looking at. I can't make people take the knowledge and apply their life. Some of the people here, they do it, they're just fine. Some of the people here, they face their demons, they can't do it, they break down, they cry, they're too weak to do it. And at the end of the day, that was you feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, point blank period.
End of the day.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that situation, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. Some people, and Malia said, I want to keep trying. I'm like, all right, cool, but you're in danger. Like I told her, I said, yo, you're making me look bad because people gonna blame me for what's going on with you. And I'm just trying to help her. I appreciate that, Lex. You feel me? So y'all watch the host, man.
Lex.
Y'all watch what I do. You know who I am. I'm not hiding.
Lex.
And if I had an STD, nigga, I would tell you. I got an STD and I'm gonna go get that shit fixed. Period. It's simple. I done been burnt before, nigga. I done been burnt. Okay,
this is towards the end of that. We don't need to hear no more of that stupidness. But I would like for Dr. Mary to sound off because we got to get to James Baldwin, and it's a short one. I got because I'm late, so I got to do back to back. You got to throw that education up in there. But sound off. We done heard enough of Nature Nut.
Yeah, he's a drainer.
Yeah.
He's stupid. He's ignorant. He needs someone to put him in a place where nobody else will see him by himself, and let's see how long he will last by himself. He won't be able to do it.
He needs to be in a box for real. Hi, mid-click. How you doing?
I don't have nothing else to say about this joke. I'm going to drink my coffee. I can't take this.
And light your sage. CW, what you like to say?
He's a fool, and he just, he thinks he sounds so intelligent. He just sounds so stupid. It's just sad to me. It's sad. I feel bad for the sisters. I feel bad for the women, even the ones that have led themselves to his cult. It is what it is. I'm tired of listening to him.
But we have to keep the foot on. He has to know that it's more of us than him.
Yeah.
So he has to know it's more of us than him. So we have to keep the fight. But remember, my channel was just saying about him. So when everybody, they had to say, we're going to get to some James Baldwin. We're going to talk some Black history. Whoever would like to come back up in here for the history lesson, they can come on back up in here. Remember, Nature Boy is a distraction.
Yes, yes.
And by the way, don't y'all leave just because we get ready to get off of this nature nut, boy. You know, y'all mostly are melanated folks on here, so don't try to act like y'all don't gel with it, because y'all need this. You know, Nature Boy is not going to heal nothing. He can't even heal himself and all them bumps and all that stuff on his body. So yeah, we need nourishment to learn about ourselves. So please stay.
All right, so I'm going to log out of here because I don't want both of them going into each other. I'm gonna log out. Whoever want to come back in, come on back in. Give me 2 minutes because I have to log out, write the title and all that other stuff. But I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Thank all you guys. I appreciate you to the fullest for coming in. Hopefully you guys hit that like button. Hopefully you guys, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 1,000. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe. If you didn't hit that like, hit that like. We also have Dr. Amira. She also has a channel of her own, and she does excellent content. Hi, Yemi. Yemi, I'm going out, coming back in. Dr. Amira, before we leave, while we got these people in here, can you drop your link?
Yep, I'm gonna drop my little link right here. Y'all go to my website and help her, you know, buy some stuff for your sister, because y'all sister a real healer. I'm not like Nature Boy.
The last Black History Month is gonna be you and Mama Star, and y'all gonna discuss like the y'all gonna discuss the crystals. What do the crystals mean? You're gonna discuss your business and what, because y'all part of Black History too. So the last day, not of Black History Month, it just gonna happen to be on the last day of Black History Month. But I'm dedicating that to you two guys, if you two guys don't mind. About what healing, if you want to talk about
my favorite subject, I'm here.
Yes, darling. So the last day, we're gonna dedicate that to the, you know, I don't have to go into everything, but the people need to know what the different crystal stands for, you know, different ways they can heal, what type of ways they can heal, and y'all part of Black history too. So we want people to hear from you guys, because I think that y'all be a tremendous help. I used to have a book. I used to do all that stuff. I got lazy. All right. I'm going to tune out of here. Thank you guys for being, and please come back if you want that melanin lesson. I'm out of here. Peace out. See you back.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Come back in, CW.
Yes, ma'am.